Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for being here. A little bit of a surprise stream. We're going to be playing some City Skylines. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing Crusader Kings gear, it's because I ordered Skylines gear, but got this instead. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy Crusader Kings 3. I've never played, but, you know, now I have it, so. Yes. Bill, good to see you, buddy. 4. Yes. Poplar, Revo. Yes. Yes. You guys, thank you for the hype train. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. So we're gonna be playing a little bit of Skylines today. In the build that we've been building. Phil, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's super generous of you. You guys, hype train level 7. You guys are insane. Appreciate you guys. Revo, we're gonna be playing some Skylines and wearing a Crusader Kings sweater. You've rounded up. I appreciate you, man. Crusader Kings could be hilarious. Well, I feel like I have to play it now. Not only did they send me this one, they actually sent me the exact same sweater in a small as well. So I got Skyline socks, Crusader Kings hats, 2 of them, and 2 sweaters. So I guess that's a thing that we're gonna be doing. I had a great Christmas. Thank you so much. Yeah, super laid back. Lot of traveling, even more coming up. So that's why I posted a video today. I've basically been going the last couple of days, just in the car, driving around, experiencing the weather. Lots of fun. How many Christmas cookies did I have this year? Well, my wife is an excellent baker. So she made these cranberry cookies that had like a cranberry in the top, and then these chocolate chip cardamom cookies, which I'd never had before, but they were some of the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had. They're very, very good. So thank you. Yeah, it was very good. Hopefully, did you guys all have a good Christmas? And how many did I have? I don't think I should admit the number that I had. Very busy for a last year surprise. Yeah, you're doing well, Rebo. Good morning from down under. Hey, Jonas, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. How many people still need a sub? Anyone who got a sub, the next Magnolia County's out there, and I've delayed the release because I'm going on a trip. So yes, how many do I have? I think probably like 8, more than I should have. Probably like 8. Oh, that stinks, Beanie. I'm sorry. Lots of people are sick. Norovirus was going around, and there were a number of people that missed Christmas in rookie numbers. I'm trying to not go crazy. The real question is, how many chocolate bars did I have? Because my wife put a bunch of chocolate bars in my stocking, and I had at least 3 of them. So I had 8 cookies, 3 chocolate bars. The kids got this Taste of the World box. First box is South Korea. There's South Korea, Sweden, Germany, Greece, Mexico, somewhere else. But yeah, we started out with South Korea, and I had way too many snacks in there too. And also these, Vainglorious. Yes, the Christmas crud hit many of us. Glad that you're in here, buddy. I got now that Vainglorious is in here, I can say it. I don't know if we're gonna open it up, but Vainglorious and I had a little gift exchange. I got his gift and I got mine right here. So have to take a look at this at some point during the stream. First though, I got to go through some activity, but you guys need to make a decision for me. I do have some drinks. It's for the first time in a while. I have a Capital Brewery Dark Double Bock. That is from Capital Brewing here in Madison. I also have this Excelsior Imperial Mango. This is a cider, I believe. My wife got it. I've not had this one at all, ever. So, could drinking in the office? Yes. Oh, Phil, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted subs. So, Do we have the beer or the cider? That's the real question. And yeah, drink it at the office. Needed to get away from home. Yeah, you know what? We'll have to poll. I love to poll you guys. Both is good. I can't drink both. We're having some crazy weather right now. Although Madison's got the best of the crazy weather. Lots of places right now around me, north and south, are getting crazy amounts of snow. Like my sister is expecting 9 inches of snow in a day. Insane. Glad I don't live up there anymore. Don't want to deal with that. So there is the cider is already pulling ahead. I like it. I know that I like the beer. I'm guessing I love mango cider or mango beer. I'll probably love the cider. I'd imagine they're both. I guess for what if this matters to anyone, they're both very strong. I did not realize that the mango cider is 8.4%, and the beer is 7.8. Have I considered a drink? I have. Which beer should I have? Yes. I mean, it is that time of year. It's the time of year where it's cold and you're around family and you drink. And neither choice is bad. I think the cider is going to be excellent. So will the Doppelbock. How was your guys' holidays? Christmas good? Or whatever holiday you were celebrating? Was it good? Getting cold and snowy in Alberta. Negative 40 Celsius for a week? Ooh. I don't know exactly what that is, but I have a sneaking suspicion that I kind of have felt that before. And no, not good. Not good. Negative 7 Celsius on Christmas Day. Still no snow. We have been above freezing now for over a week, and our snow is basically gone. It's raining today. We got 2 inches of rain in the way. It's bad. Has CS2 improved their stability after all? You uninstalled it 8 months ago. Yes and no. I mean, how many mods do you use? Whoa. Phil contributed 1,700 channel points, 50-50 by one vote. By one vote. 241 to 240. The cider wins. I can't drink both. I gotta be a responsible person. 60 in Columbus. Wow. We're only at like 40. But I'm good with that. Staying in the mountains of Vancouver, it's perfect. You can still drive around without the madness, but you get the beauty. That does sound nice. Cheers, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Yeah, if you got a 5090, you're definitely bottlenecked on your CPU. It's not your graphics card anymore. It'll still peg at like 90%, but it won't be bad. All right, guys. Real quick, before we get started building, I'll tell you what I've added in just a moment. QZ. Actually, hold on. Let me go a little further back. Oh, my goodness. You guys are insane. Beach Bum, thank you for the Prime. Clovis, thank you so much for 11 months of Tier 1. QZ, thank you. Stream on a sick day. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, QZ. It seems like it's going around. Thank you for 23 months. Crazy Mage, thank you for the 22 months of Tier 1. Sam, or Samir rather, thank you for becoming an associate planner on YouTube. Crazy Mage, thank you for the gifted subs. SDJ Lana, thank you for the 1 year of Prime. Appreciate you. Einstein, thank you for the Prime. Other Appliances, thank you for the gifted sub. For the 5 gifted subs rather. QZ, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Dragonfire, thank you for the Prime. Conspills, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I was just looking at your decals. A moment ago. Try, thank you for the Tier 1 and for the 5 gifted subs. It's super, super generous of you. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. I appreciate you. YouTube name here. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Glad to be here for my stream. I appreciate you being here. Phil, thank you for the gifted subs. For the 5. Thank you for the additional 5. Dragon, thank you for the 17 months of Tier 1. Vespi, thank you for the 3 months of Tier 1. Sitting at O'Hare on a 3-hour delay. I've been there. I hope that you get on a plane soon. The weather is not great. I've been following it. Vespi, if you're curious, Ryan Hall, y'all, is streaming right now and talking about the storm. So I don't want to tell you to leave this stream, but you could check that one out intermittently. And he's so good. So good. Ryan Hall, y'all. And he's looking at the winter storm. Profer, thank you so much for 19 months being an associate planner on YouTube. Is the map for Magnolia County brand new? Not yet. Coming up. I was having issues uploading it, but now I think I figured it out. All right. Yes. Happy New Year to all. All right, guys. So let's talk about what I've added, which isn't a lot. I added Walmart, which I just love that asset so much. I've also added the Axion gas station from Algendo. There was a Chicago style apartment that I added. It's an apartment I've seen like a million times, and an Australian apartment. So yeah, we'll look at Australian unit block. So lots of small stuff, but like really cool little assets. So added stuff like this. So we're gonna dive into all these. So happy that King Leno has started doing his CS2 assets. Me too. I'm a little. I will keep it real. I'm a little worried though. Like right here, he replied. So I helped him with this one. I'm gonna be proud of myself for just a quick second. I took the Walmart and I figured out how to reduce the number of employees, and I let him know the way to do it. And he did it. He updated the asset. Now it has a more reasonable employment number. But he replied to a comment saying he updated it for less jobs. He thinks he hasn't tested it. He hardly plays the game. So I don't really know what to expect from him, but he is very talented. I love his assets too. He's absolutely awesome. I added self-checkout. I added a super broken version of the asset. Basically, I learned how to take someone like Revo's asset into the editor and break it, but break it in a way that makes it different and not totally broken. So yeah. No, I'm seeing comments on YouTube. You can't see them on the screen. So Kathy, I see them. I just can't put them on the screen. If I ever come, are you not talking to me? No Monona Terrace, not in this build. Not in this build. And that's an asset. I've been trying to figure out how to use it, but it's the problem with the Monona Terrace asset is it doesn't work the way that the actual building does. It has the same limitations as the City Skylines 1 asset, which means that it's very difficult to build with unless you're not using it the way that I know the asset. So yeah, not using it. Jablaka, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, what I'm thinking, I just posted a video. It'll go live on Tuesday for everybody, I think. I don't really know what day it is. Sunday today? Tuesday, it'll go live for everybody. Basically, I decided to blow up one of the areas and redo the suburbs. And it's got me thinking about this build and a big mistake that I made in it. Basically, we have this downtown area. And I threw this supermarket here, our Aldi. And then we have a McDonald's and a drive-through espresso place and a Whataburger. All these drive-through uses right next to the downtown. And that's not smart. We're going to take these and pull them out of town. This is what you often see, where you'll get like a frontage road and you'll have those sorts of uses. And then we'll put Walmart right next to it. I think it's going to make a lot more sense. No decaf. Thank you for the super chat. Hope I had a wonderful holiday. Can't stick around, but you'll catch the VOD tomorrow. Stay safe as we enter the new year. Appreciate you. No decaf. Always good to see you in the comment section and on streams. And I see that you watch the VOD. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Sheepo, thank you for the prime. Mystery Mayhem, thank you for the prime. Noak, thank you for becoming associate planner. And Harlem, thank you for being an associate planner on YouTube. Appreciate you. Our goddesses, thank you as well. So yeah, anyway. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. We're just going to move these assets, relocate them over here. As long as there's enough, I guess I'm not sure. Yeah, there's not Let's take a look at that Walmart. If you guys haven't played with this asset, first of all, I highly recommend having Find It. Makes it easier to find. But I still have it here. Yeah, this area is not large enough. Dang it. So we need to add our own parking facility. I think I know what I'm going to do. How do you guys feel about me mulliganing our county fairground? We'll find a new home for that. And we'll Walmart right here next to our industrial district. We'll hide the industrial. Hope I had a great Christmas. Forgot I was streaming today. Sure, a million rail fans told you at a crossover that station. Yes, I saw that, Astro. And you didn't know I was streaming today because I didn't really. I told Vainglorious. And that's about it. Nobody else. Happy holidays to all my mulligans and respected topographies. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Me detailing building Walmart in CS1 was the best video I ever watched. Well, good news. There's another one. Kyle, Anno. What do you want to know about Anno? There will be another Anno at some point. Reasonably. You are good at keeping secrets. I appreciate you. I'm going to temporarily move this right here. I think what I'm doing for the rest of the year, I have one video for sure that I'm going to pull together. I think I want it to be a modding video. Actually, that's a good reminder. Aquamini. So I want to do a modding video. It's been a little while since I put one together, but I'm not sure what mods I should include, or not so much. I will decide what to include based on like what I think is actually good. But if there are any that I have not showcased on the channel that you think I should check out before I make that video, do you guys have any that you just think I might not know about? Do a poll? Golden Star, what do I do a poll about? The mods? I don't know. I don't know what I would do. By the way, guys, thank you for that level 8 hype train. Appreciate you guys. Traffic light mod? That one is probably going to be on the list. So that's an interesting one. The issue with the traffic lights mod. So Brucey's pulling together a new mod, which is super cool. Taking over the traffic light mod potentially. And then there's that other one that we actually have in this build. The one that I've been told I should not have in the build. So yeah. So you think the poll I should do is, should I do a poll? I agree. Get a drive-through Walmart. If I should release the mod video this year or next, do a poll. Well, I can't do a poll about that one because I haven't started the video. Basically, there's two videos I want to do. Initially, I was really reluctant to do a video going over my wish list for City Skylines 2 in the post Ice Flake world. I was a little bit gun shy about that one. And I think I've become less so. The more I've thought about it, the more I've thought, I think it would be a really fun video because it would generate a whole bunch of conversation about the topic, which I think is a good one. So I'm starting to lean towards making that video, and I'm not sure if I want to make that video first. So my City Skylines 2026 wish list, or if I want to make a video, which I think is gonna probably need a bit more review, and that is the modding video. Have I seen Heated Rivalry? I don't know what that is. Building and Brews, my Wisconsin is showing? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I have faith that CS2 will live. Yes. So here's how I feel. I felt more precarious about it before I saw that they were expanding their workspace and that Iceflake is a larger team than Colossal Order. That made me feel much more positively about the changes. I think before then, I was feeling uneasy, maybe is the best way to put it. I was feeling uneasy, and I feel less uneasy now. We'll see. So yeah, I have faith. I feel like they want to invest in it. Now, the big question is, are people going to come back? There's a whole bunch of people, and I've seen it in the comment section that just say, you know what? Just don't care about this game anymore. I don't want to do anything that Paradox is touching. We'll see if that's the case. We'll see. Paradox isn't going to let CS2 die. It's the most profitable game. Yeah, Brucey, that's a big part of it. I mean, that's the real question. Would Paradox let their cash cow die? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. That wouldn't seem to be very smart. I kind of want to take a look at some Walmarts. I want to find a Walmart that is relatively close to a road just to see how the parking lot interfaces with the main road. So here's the one in Stoughton, Wisconsin. And you can see it's just kind of like a local road right here into a roundabout. That's very helpful. Very helpful. It could be on consoles soon in the future, right? Maybe. So I've come around to Iceflake in a very specific way that I think other people haven't. And that's really thinking about what their expertise and background is. It's in these sorts of games that are on it's in lower powered hardware. That's my thought process. So potentially, because they have experience working with lower end hardware, they'll be able to pull off something that, you know, reasonably, I think would have been very challenging for Colossal Order. Tough. It would have been a Colossal Order, if you will, for them. Maybe it's going to be easier for Iceflake. I'm gonna situate this like this. Initially, I wanted to face it the other way, but I feel like I can get a larger parking lot and a more natural connection into this highway. Because I'm gonna do a local road and basically have it turn this way, and then have an area directly in. Yes. There was a bad joke. That's all I have. You still need a proper review of the cider. The mango is very strong in this one. It's not overly sweet, which is my general complaint with cider. It feels like it's been cut with something a bit more sour. It's very smooth. It's delicious. This is probably one of the best ciders I've had in the past half a year. It's very good. Very, very good cider. Where's this one from? This is from Auburn, Washington. From Schilling Cider Company. Very, very good. Made in the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely delicious. So, highly recommend. YouTube. I can see you guys. I can see you guys, YouTube. I can see you. The chill, rather. The chill. Thank you for the gifted subs over on YouTube. Anyone who just got those, there is a video out there as much as I wouldn't want you to leave, just know that the video's there and you have access to it. So thank you guys. That's just down a bit south of you. Well, okay. Lord of Entropy. I would highly recommend, if you like ciders, check it out then. Check it out. Apparently I'm not in streamer mode. So you can see when my friends play Skylines. Auburn, Washington is underwater right now. Is it? Wait. Is it? Well, I guess I don't really know. This is my first time hearing about this city. I hope that everyone's okay if they got flooded. Oh my goodness. Well, I wish that I would have, I'll find something and give some of the revenue from this stream to that. Was flooded last week. Better now. Oh man, that definitely stinks. Where does it rank from 1 to 10? I mean, I'm not a cider guy. I'm just gonna start there and say I don't typically enjoy ciders. I drink them because my wife likes them. I would rank this one as, for me, this is like a 9. This is like a 9. It's not a 10 because I don't like cider and I need to reserve the right for the perfect cider, but like this is one of my favorite ciders that I think I've ever had. It's that good. It's that good. Highly recommend Portland Cider Company. Check it out. Phil. Thank you for the 9 gifted subs. That's super generous of you. Super generous. I appreciate you. One for the cider. Cheers, my friend. 10 is only for perfection. I agree. That's the primary reason why I couldn't give it a 10. But that's not to diminish it at all. This is a quality beverage. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. As much as I love what has happened here, when I went to Arizona a couple years back, they had these gnarly situations that I thought were insane, where they would throw a big roundabout on a highway. And you know what? I'm going to be a crazy person too. We're going to have a good time. And we're going to see how this works. This is a highly temporary solution. We're going to do that. Okay, I think if I start from the other end. Here's the okay. I'm gonna crack this nut. I think I have to have a node there. And then I can do it. There we go. And then I don't actually want this. Maybe I just want a super node. A super node. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I think that. Get some proper English cider. What is a proper English cider? And how is it different? Michigan left. Okay, well, hold on. I think I do want a Michigan left. I think I do. Okay. All right. I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna throw this on my other monitor, and we're gonna Michigan left this. But to do it properly, I think I've actually got to do something slightly differently. Americans would invent this, but not navigate a roundabout. Listen, I come from roundabout landia. I am a big fan of roundabouts. I do not like roundabouts on highways. I think that roundabouts on highways are legitimately insane. And when I went to Arizona and experienced that, I wasn't sure how to feel about Arizona anymore. That is how I felt. This is coming from someone that like to get to where I am right now. Let me think about the number of roundabouts that I had to navigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 roundabouts. I had to navigate through 6 roundabouts to get from my home, which is less than 10 minutes away, to here. So we love in Wisconsin. Listen, there are lots of places in the U.S. that are allergic to roundabouts. Wisconsin's not one of those places. We're a leader in roundabouts. We don't lead on many things. We are solidly a very happy to be middle of the road, middle of the pack place. But one thing that we lead in and happily lead in, roundabout adoption. So we're all about roundabouts. We're gonna do some more extreme things. I'm gonna move the whole highway over and kind of navigate around this. We have to take some liberties here. I don't want to encroach upon the water, and the asset is the asset. But I think I have to have it this way so that the Michigan left isn't coming around the corner, because that would be super dangerous if you were coming around the corner, all of a sudden there's a Michigan left right there. That's crazy. New York traffic lights on roundabouts. That is not a roundabout anymore. That's a traffic circle. The moment you throw that traffic signal on there, no longer a roundabout. Poplar, I'm sorry for what I'm doing to your map. Hopefully you'll forgive me. I didn't mean for you to come in here and just watch me completely brutalize your map, but that's what I'm gonna do. Vainglorious, a town about 90 minutes from here has gone all in on roundabouts. They've signed them all wrong. Signs in the street with a street name and an arrow going to the. So that's the funny thing about a roundabout. One of the reasons why so many places seem allergic to roundabouts is that unlike a traffic signal, which is fairly predictable and you can have it warranted, and like it's very easy for an engineer to get right. the margin for error on a roundabout is significantly higher because every roundabout needs to be engineered for its specific application. They're more complex, more complicated. So that is the fun part of a roundabout. YouTube chat has never been this concerned about not being on the screen, but today YouTube chat's very deeply concerned. Hold on, YouTube. I'm gonna say this one last time, and then I think I'm just gonna pin a comment saying I can see you, but I can't put you on the screen. Or I'm pretty sure that the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy himself, will bust into the office and he'll disconnect the stream. Yeah, he'll actually pull my computer out of the room and ground me from it. So I can't do it as much as I want to. You love when they link multiple roundabouts, one after another, and then twist the road to swerve. And I'm not taking the road anymore. I went through a roundabout this past weekend where you basically skipped the whole thing. It was bizarre. It was actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. This one. When you're coming in here, I entered and I was like, what is it asking me to do? Like, this is a good example of why engineering matters with roundabouts. So I needed to head this way. It didn't really indicate when you're coming from here what you should do. It just kind of divides. And this is, I mean, you know, imagine this being wet and snowy. I just kind of drove over this area and proceeded through that way. Yeah, roundabout design matters. So yeah, and the funny thing about this, that's not Wisdot. Maybe it is. I think Wisdot is right over here. I used to actually work with this region office, not at this specific office, but I had to go to meetings. Maybe that was it. I never actually had to come here, but anyway, yeah, the Wisdot is right over here. So they would have likely had a hand in the design of this. Yeah, I think that actually might be their building. They threw a roundabout just to demonstrate how much Wisconsin loves roundabouts. Threw a big old roundabout right in front of the DOT building. US and its lack of pedestrianism. I mean, this is the outskirts of a small town. So, I mean, there are more pedestrian focused areas in this town. Let me see. This isn't my city. I don't know, man. This is where my in-laws are. So it's a nice city. But yeah, I don't know it all that well. I think it's right down here. Hold on. Yeah, here we are. It's like, you know, well, this isn't exactly it, but you get the picture. It's the downtown. You could walk around. This seems like a place that one could walk. There's I think there's a path down here and some places to sit along the water. Some shops that you could walk to. Couple. And it's certainly not, I don't want this to be the roast of Wisconsin Rapids. But if you've been to small town Wisconsin, they've all got a road like this. And I think I've ripped on this road 1,000 times. There is substandard signage on this road, way too much capacity, and then the infrastructure is just terrible. This If you want to complain about the U.S. and the lacking pedestrian design, this is it. This is where design goes to die, and where we just kind of experience the worst that America has to offer. And every community of this size has one of these. In my hometown, it was Lincoln Street, and they stink. It's auto-oriented nightmare. Little tiny sidewalks right next to the road with a whole bunch of car access going through it. We're gonna celebrate that this is America. This is awesome. You dream of this road because of me. This is a nightmare. This road is the nightmare road that most people think of. This is when someone says Strode, this is it. I want to say that the speed limit here is like 35 or 40 miles per hour. Access all over the place. Sidewalks, it's not good, but it's also everywhere. It stinks. There's still sidewalks. Okay. Fair point. Hold on. I see you, Wisconsin Rapids, and I take you to my hometown. Oh, there are sidewalks. Dang it. I really thought that we didn't have sidewalks. This used to be an Office Max. I used to work there back in the day. Sure enough. I don't know that anyone's... Oh, no. Oh, there are sidewalks. I guess. So these are attached sidewalks, which in a snowy place is basically as good as not having one, because these will get completely covered in snow. The cemetery here is probably the reason why the sidewalks are attached. They don't have the right of way, and you obviously couldn't give up the suicide lane in the center. Couldn't give that up. Have to have that. So the sidewalk is what needs to suffer. But yeah, this same road exists in basically all small towns. And I remember, like, as a kid, or not a kid, like high schooler, because I didn't move here till 8th grade. Basically having no access to all the commerce in the city because it was all over here, which is on the edge of town, and needing to deal with this road. And when I was a kid, there was basically, back in my day, there was basically nothing right here. It was just forest. And then the Walmart way down here. Now at least there's stuff in between. But the sad thing is we did have a really nice walkable downtown that was hollowed out by that. At least in recent years, though, things have improved. And now you end up with this nice little walkable, Main Street brewing company. Experiential uses have moved their way in. But a lot of the stuff that used to be here, like clothing, stuff like that, a lot of it's gone. But it's come back. It's taken a long time, but it's come back. A trailer park, very mid-America. Yeah. Every city's got one of those too, or more. You never know. Does anyone in the UK even own a snowmobile? I mean, even here, if you have a snowmobile, the real question is, can you use it? As I was coming back from my trip up north, I couldn't help but think, I was seeing folks from Illinois with their snowmobiles on the back of their car or their big truck, and I couldn't help but feel bad for them. It's like, you drove all the way here. And you brought your snowmobile. You didn't get to use it. It's got to be sad. And then I remember that the Bears won the NFC North, and I'm mad at Illinois, so maybe I just don't care. Lord Curse, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Katem, thank you for the prime. Peter Young, thank you for the prime. Bloom, thank you for the prime. Noak, thank you for the super chat. Hope this super chat will contribute to my donation. A good man, thank you. I will give $200 at the end of stream. So yes, that will go towards that. Appreciate you guys. AC, thank you for becoming an associate planner. Trip, thank you for the prime. Merry Christmas, Uncle Phil. It's like you were at the Christmas yesterday, where my nieces were explaining how unk I was, which I tried to pretend that I understood what it meant. I don't really understand what it means. I'm doing my best. Yeah, okay, unk. I used it and I could just see my niece's eyes just roll into the back of her head, like he's using it all wrong. He's ruining my my Gen Alpha slang, just butchering it. Gary, thank you for the gifted subs, dude. Appreciate you. Kids saying 66. So we did the 6-7 thing. Although my youngest daughter absolutely hates 6-7, and I inadvertently said it. I didn't mean to. She doesn't believe me. Can't remember the context. I said something was 6 or 7, and of course, all the kids. So like, she's like, goes, "Oh, Dad." The reason it's 6-7 South Park season is wild. I mean, it was a wild season episode. Yeah. Good thing she hates it. Yeah. My other daughter. Well, here's the thing though. As the younger daughter, if you hate it, your big sister's gonna love it, and she does. She absolutely loves it. This didn't work. I've got to, just so you guys know what I'm doing. I think I want to maintain that consistent spacing. I was going to try to widen it so I'd have more space for the Michigan left. I think I'm not going to. I'm going to go 2 units. It was too ugly for me to get on board with that. What is 6-7? So as I understand it, there was a song about LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7", and it took off as a meme, and as a result, all the kids lose their minds when 6'7" is mentioned. So all the kids got to go to a Badger basketball game, the women's basketball, and at that game, the ladies scored 67 points, and apparently all the kids melted down, like they were waiting, and the basketball team, knowing how much the kids cared about 6'7", they were going for it. They wanted to hit. They wanted to make sure they scored 67. I don't know why the kids like it so much, but the teachers. I went to a parent-teacher conference, and one of the teachers even said, when she wants to quiet the kids down in the lunchroom, she'll just say 6, and the kids will all quiet and stare at her, and then she can go 7, and then they'll all stop and go 6, 7, 6, 7, and they'll just like do it over and over. So yeah, it's a TikTok meme. Gen Alpha's over 6'7" now. Oh, well, I am also aware of this because my 8-year-old came up to me and said, "Oh, they've moved on from 6'7". Now they're on to 41 and 6'9". Dad, what is 6'9"?" And I was like, I'm not going to have that conversation with my 8-year-old. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Yes. Nice. It's very exciting. The exact conversation that I want to have with my 8-year-old. Just like how my mother-in-law definitely scarred me on the name of the dog, and the dog's name is changing. That's not something I'm going to talk about in here. We're not going to mention why I am no longer a fan of the dog's name, but the dog is no longer Glizzy because my mother-in-law ruined it. And if you want to know and you happen to be in City Hall, you can find what I had to say in there, but I'm not repeating it. Not going to repeat it. 42 has a meaning behind it. What is it? What is the, you remember that convo? Yeah, Beanie, and you understand why I'm not going to repeat it here. Oh yeah, Glizzy. Yeah, yeah. Just imagine all of the things you could mistake it with. Terrible. I don't think that the kids know that the Hitchhiker's Galaxy knows that 42 is the meaning of life. Hey bestie, how we doing? How we doing? I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm also screwing this up. Hold on. I need to go back to Stoughton. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, everything. 42. Do I have a video about how to be a city planner? I do not. I've talked about it. The big thing is city planners generally need to have a master's degree these days. It's experience plus an undergrad, which is impossible to get, or a master's. When I went in my master's program, so many different backgrounds and walks of life. People who had gone to school for art, who decided to become urban planners. You don't need to have any specific background. You just have to have passion and desire. So I guess the long-winded answer is, if you want to be a planner, just look for a program that suits your needs. You don't necessarily need to have a specific background. Remember, Phil, anything you don't tell your kid, Google will. So the funny thing is, my kid might be watching right now. My oldest really wanted to watch this stream, and I don't want her to know what Grandma said. I don't want her to know what Grandma said because it's wildly inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate. And I don't know if Grandma realized it was wildly inappropriate or not. And as a result, I need to protect Grandma and the kid from Grandma. PG stream chat now, yes. What happens? Listen, you're right. But it's actually not Vegas. It's what happens in Wisconsin Rapids stays in Wisconsin Rapids. What happens on the marsh stays on the marsh. So yes, I can't divulge it. If you want to know, ask me on Discord. My kid's not on Discord and will not be in Discord. So, you know. That's the solution. You feel like the older people will get less, their filters work? Will get it less? Oh yes, the older people get the less their filters work. Yes. I think you might be right there. Maybe that's what the deal is. Maybe that's what the deal is. You have no filter those days are over? I mean, I feel like I have less of a filter than I should, but doing this has certainly helped me retain more of a filter than I would have otherwise had, if that makes any sense. I feel like knowing, like, my oldest told me, she's like, oh, my friend loves your YouTube channel. He watches it all the time. And that is one of those things that it's like, oh, I know his mom. I will be destroyed if I ruin their kid by saying a whole bunch of terrible things on a live stream. The other day you heard me drop the F-bomb? Yesterday? Because I definitely did yesterday. Ooh, the gas station. This is Elgando's gas station. We're gonna put that. We'll put that in town. We'll put that in the downtown area. I don't want to forget about that though. Espresso on the go. I broke the asset somehow. Really want it over here. So, gigantic Walmart parking lot. Couple of uses over here that would make sense. We'll get rid of the surfaces, make it feel a bit better. Yeah, that's better. I think I can probably live with there being a couple of these sorts of uses in town, but I almost want to like, okay. So in the city that I grew up in as a kid, not a teenager, Merrill, Wisconsin, there was a burger place called Chips. Right. Where are we? There's the roundabout. Here it is. I'll work in Whataburger like this, where it's just like right there. And there's an A&W now. That's new. A town park would be nice. Yeah, there are no parks here. And I actually, it's a great reminder. Someone decided to go the full Revo. I got commercial alleys. Where's the other one? They went the full Revo. And you'll get it when I show it to you. Here it is. It's the upgradable city park. We don't have enough money for it. But basically, once I place this, apparently it has a whole bunch of upgrades that I can just like attach onto it. And the cool thing about that is it means that there are some things that I can place that won't need to be on the side of a road that otherwise do. So super cool. Super cool. Is this Segunda Beach? No, this is Coos Bay. Coos Bay, British Columbia. Based on Coos Bay, Oregon, but in honor of Poplar Ponderosa. We're saying it's Canada. And that works for me. Why does Phil keep using cities from your state in his names? Newport, then Coos Bay, Oregon. I mean, it's because I clearly must visit your state. Also, this map is straight up from your state. That's the main reason why. Isn't this where Steve Prefontaine is from? I only know that from my wife. I have to watch a movie about Steve Prefontaine. She's a runner, so he means a great deal to her as a runner. Big fan of Coos Bay. Coos Bay is beautiful. Oregon is the only I can visit it. Okay, I'm sorry. Oregon. We have an Oregon in the Madison area. And I get so confused about what is right, the right and wrong way to pronounce it, because much like you guys misspell Milwaukee, we mispronounce Oregon, and I think it's just to mess with you guys. Oregon. Or is gone. I mean, you guys have Milwaukee, Oregon. Yeah, I'm saying Oregon, the state. Oregon. Wait until I hear how Charlotte, Michigan is pronounced. I feel like listen, I'm pretty sure that folks in Oregon just like to mess with people in the Midwest. First of all, I think that most of the people from Oregon were from the Midwest initially, and you guys are just messing with us by mispronouncing things just to watch us be confused. That's all. So I mean that's like, hold on. Let me get this. How do you guys spell Milwaukee? Oh. That is such a disgusting spelling of Milwaukee. It makes me, I just feel angry as I see that. I know why you guys did it. It's because you guys were getting mail from Wisconsin, so you renamed it to be dumb. It totally spelled it wrong, but I know why you did it. Terrible. Milwaukee tools are nice. Yeah, they are. They're very nice. They're so not, they're not built here, so I won't buy them. I actually buy DeWalt. So, as much as I'd love to support Milwaukee tools, DeWalt is what I have. Except for screwdrivers. I might even have one around here. Team Yellow. It's high quality stuff. High quality stuff. I'm a big fan. Merry Christmas from Sweden. George, thank you for being here, buddy. What traffic lights mod am I using? I am using the Traffic Tools Essentials in this build and Brucey Boys Traffic Lights Enhancements in all my other builds. But I wanted to be able to load this up today and was nervous that I wouldn't be able to. So that's what we're using. Real quick, I have to add. Okay. So traffic light, traffic light, traffic light, traffic light. One lane here. Oh God, that's so, makes me so uneasy. I'm trying to understand why we'd have more capacity heading towards one lane and less going towards two. And maybe it's just that someone wasn't thinking about it with the diagram. Weird. I don't know. I don't really understand why there's more left-hand capacity going this way. Oh, wait. I get it. So there's 3 lanes going this way and it's dropping down. No, I still don't get it. Yeah. Now's my time to improve it. I would just make it symmetrical. Like, I just don't know why it's not symmetrical. So this is what it demands. Oh, hold on. So I think this is what we actually have to build. Let's give enough space, a proper amount of space. So then we'll go 2 lanes in. I want to connect into town. So we'll go straight through. We signalize. Oh. Right here. Oh. This is this is not good enough. I don't have traffic in the build. We're gonna have to exit out and get another mod. It's okay. I want to grab. There's 2 mods I want to grab, so I'm not overly concerned. But I need the line tool, because I can't do. Basically, I need the through right there, and then I need to connect these to specific lanes. I think this must connect to the middle. But let's finish up before we exit out. Didn't notice you. Hold on. Phil, check out the new intersection in Seattle, I-5 South. You love my thoughts as a planner? We can't do that right now. I got to do the classic Michigan left. Hey, I need the Hugo mod. You love the Raiders, Mare Cheeks. Welcome on in. Raiders. I think I know what you were playing because I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure that I am following. And I saw that Mare Cheeks was on playing some Skylines. Well, welcome on in. My name is Phil. I play a lot of city building games. Q, you're a Raider. Q, welcome on in. Good to see you, buddy. You guys don't know Q. Q is the originator of Move It. Good to see you, buddy. How are you guys doing today? How was stream? Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. We are just playing some Skylines, drinking a cider, hanging out. Back in a bit, Urban Loon. We'll see you soon. Yeah, Q is awesome. Q is awesome. Mayor Cheeks, how was stream? And were you guys playing? You never not stream cities. You used to be a booty addict. That is why your builds look so good. So, Booty, I think I know why you. Actually, I don't know why you were forced to rebrand, but I have a sneaking suspicion. Is my suspicion correct? They took issue with your addiction. They spanked you your name for being naughty. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but glad that you were able to successfully rebrand and that you're in here. Appreciate you. Someone reported you and decided to force your rebrand. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Well, still happy to have you in here. Glad that stream went well. And hope all's been well with you outside of the rebrand, the forced rebrand. If it makes you feel any better, my channel, this is not the original branding for my channel. I was once City Planner Plays City Builders, which was a seriously misguided name for the channel. So, Cities is great right now. I've been having a good time. My biggest problem, I will tell you, my biggest problem that I've been having with Cities is crashing. Just random crashing. You know the City Skylines challenge. It's the one that we all have. The random crash that you're unsure of why it's happening. You can't reproduce it. You load in, one time it's crashing. It takes you 10 minutes to load in because you have an addiction to mods that can't be that no reasonable person should have, and it takes you a long time. It's a bummer. That's my problem. Crashing Skylines. That's the game I play. It's my favorite. You keep getting the water pier glitch. What is that? Or the water pillar glitch? I don't think I've ever experienced that one. Oh, and I feel like, okay, guys, just a quick aside. While we're reloading, because we're about there. We're about to reload in. So we've got most. Oh, hold on. No, we're not. No. I thought I was gonna have to make this a super note. I think this is actually what I'm supposed to have. I think that's this is right. We're still gonna exit out and reload in, but when we're doing that, I want to ask Booty. I'll call you by your. I'll call you by your. By the name that you wish to be called by, unless I guess. Mayor Cheeks. Oh my goodness, it just clicked. You were still able to sneak it in. Cheeks as in booty cheeks. I get it. Okay. Booty. I have figured it out. Whoosh. Yes. I'm a little slow. Holiday. Listen. I'm still in holiday mode. You think the middle part shouldn't have a stop? Yeah. Explaining the joke was in fact Unk-core. Listen, my niece said I was Unk, and I needed to demonstrate the full Unkness, and I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've successfully done that. So I feel good about that. After a reload, potentially. What we're gonna do for sure, and I want to ask Cheeks. I want to ask Cheeks Booty, Cheeks Mayor Booty, what mods I should be checking out that I am not, because I'm sure that there's more than one. YouTube ads are oppressive. I thought that you guys don't get ads. You guys are getting ads. That's news to me and interesting. Check out our cut. The R cut. You have to give me more information, but we got a list of them now. YouTube gets ads a lot. Well, so for anyone who missed, I was supposed to be wearing a Skyline sweater, but Paradox decided that I actually like Crusader Kings instead. So I'm actually wearing a Crusader Kings 3 sweater. They sent me Skyline socks and Crusader Kings hat and sweater. So I guess I could return it. They sent me twice as many as they were supposed to. So I think it's funny. I think I'm just going to keep it. And every Christmas, I'm just going to wear this. Lord of Entropy. I've had YouTube Premium for years. YouTube Premium is phenomenal. That's why I don't experience ads. But not everyone has it, and I understand why. It is a quality deal though in streaming. Very best one. Happy Unkmas to all the cringe I caused. Developer Dan, thank you so much. And I caused a lot. Pyro Freak Penguin. As a Youper, this diagram is crazy. I don't need signals. And the looping parts, I can just merge when there's space. Okay. Okay, Youper. I will listen to you because you've actually experienced this. So, okay. As a Youper, Pyro Freak Penguin PhD. Should this actually be a supernode then? Because my initial inclination was to supernode this and just have one set of signals. And you sent a message 6 minutes ago, so I don't even know if you're still here. But what do you guys think? That's what I think. You wonder why my Christmas sweater had hypno needles? Then you realize they're swords. Yeah. Yes, supernode and no left turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So there'd be no left here, just a through. And if you wanted to make that left, you'd come through here. Oh. And this is why you might actually want to have this. You might actually want to have more lanes so that you could either be ready for the left, or maybe not. Maybe I'm not doing this right. That's why it's called a Michigan left. I've never been to the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. I've only been to the UP, and they basically don't have infrastructure in the UP. Nothing complicated anyway, at least not where I go. That, to me, the true Michigan is the UP. That's all there is. And it's stolen from Wisconsin. So, you know. Oh, what have I done? The UP doesn't have roads. I mean, very, very few. Very, very few. I think there's 4 roads in the UP, and they all go to Escanaba. Leave it like that. I mean, I've done some ugly things here that I'm going to struggle to explain. But I think I'm trying to salvage it. It's not salvageable. Oh, that kills me. Attempt 2. Attempt 2. Okay, suck it on over. There we go. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I gotta properly set it up. Now I can supernode it. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's still breaking. It's still breaking. This is gonna drive me insane. Hold on, guys. I see the messages. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Because if I don't lock in, it's going to be broken forever. Okay. Maybe if I pull, there we go. Okay. All of this, you might wonder, all of this for a Walmart? Oh yeah, this would definitely happen to keep Walmart happy and to make sure that there aren't traffic bottlenecks. Okay. We'll just keep adding capacity. The people have spoken, and what they want is capacity. There. Feel good about that. I'm locking in, but these roads are out here being the lockpicking lawyer. They are. I did figure it out. It took a little while, but you can teach an old dog new tricks. He just needs time. That's all. Just needs time and enough motivation. And not looking like a fool. Good enough motivation for me. Okay, that is insane. It's not done. We've got to save. We've got to save. Coos Bay 3 mid-ish. Biffa. Wait. Are you saying Biffa's here or that I am Biffa? I need to get Hugo. We gotta get Hugo. Twyla, good to see you. Good to see you, Twyla. Biffa's in YouTube chat. Biffa, good to see you. Merry Christmas, buddy. Hopefully you're doing all right. I feel like I shouldn't. I'm doing some ugly things, and I hope you're not disappointed in me, Biffa. Biffa's in the house. I love to see it. Let's see. I want to get, obviously, traffic. Not as ugly as the intersection. Biffa was summoned by those ugly things. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I have done some things, and I will pay for it later, I'm sure. No dark mode? Is there a dark mode for Skive? Is there not a supernode mod? Not yet. But Luca, developer of Platter, mentioned that they're making a successor to Node Controller. So yes. Biffa and City Planner in the same place, let's go. I mean, we've had a tendency to do that. I love Biffa. Biff is awesome. We did 5B1C together way back in the day, and we chat routinely, frequently. You thought dark mode was on from the start? Listen, I love dark mode. I did not know it was a thing in this, that it was a possibility, because I would gladly have dark mode on. I'm grabbing map texture replacer. I started using it again. I used it in the most recent Magnolia County that not all of you have seen. I brought it back. And you know, the funny thing is, the whole reason I brought it back is I watched a Biffa video, and it looked so good because of how he has dialed in the map textures that it just made me have to do it. And this Brixton Bay theme, I went through all of them, and this is the one that I like the most, I think, out of all of them that I found. So we're gonna go that way. That's the route we're gonna go. Right route. Whoa. Skive's border window. Hold on. Oh my goodness. So guys, I just want you to understand that this right here, this is why Biff is the GOAT. He just knows things. He just knows things. Also, super cool that I can just, if Biffa's in the chat, I can just summon Biffa and make him appear on the screen. I love that. Network multi-tool. Yeah, the thing that he's working on is going to be similar to Node Controller from my understanding. Luca, the developer of Platter. Okay. Okay, guys. I said this before. I need to know from you guys. I'm gonna grab my OneNote. I know. Yeah, the look of astonishment. That's a new one for me. Skive is gonna be in that mods video. But I said I want to put together a mods video. Let me get my OneNote ready. And then I want you guys to list out mods that you believe that I may not know about that deserve showcasing in a video like this. I'm not going to promise that they're going to go in there, but I will promise that if enough of you say you like it, I will look at it and we will see. So hold on. Right now, guys, shoot. What mods do you think? Yeah, Unk Planner. I want to get Unk over here. And I want you to tell me the mods that I'm too Unk to have used. Let me know which they are. Magic Taxi. Best visual mod out there, sunglasses. Underappreciated, unknown. Okay. So Booty, I was definitely looking for you because I know that you get mods. You get it. When's the beer can opening? Already open. Excelsior, Imperial Mango. That's what we're having. Delicious. When will Magnolia County next episode be released? Will it include the new skyscraper assets? So here's the thing. I'm going to go in the exact opposite direction. I don't know what this prop trash can is that it's upset about. I got to figure that out. Got an asset that's unhappy. Capped, I went as far in the opposite direction as is possible. I went in the wrong way. First of all, there is no story, and there are no towers. So, I might have let people down. No. 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 Yeah. That is funny though. We were definitely talking, and I said MC, not thinking about Minecraft. Spoilers. I mean, you can see the thumbnail. The thumbnail's out there now, and I basically design. I blow up. I've decided something controversial, and I'm curious. Vanglorious, I want to know. Maybe we could do a poll about this. I decided to go through the build. There are a number of builds that I think in Magnolia County aren't very good, specifically because when I built them, I wasn't very good at the game. Let's call a spade a spade. I was not very good at the game. I'm still not great, but I'm a lot better now than I was before. And two, the asset selection that we had was just bad. Like, so I thought about like, yeah, like, could I go and like change these neighborhoods with a story? Sure, but it's really would be forced. Or I could take like 4 videos in a row and just like change all the things that bother me with the new assets that we now have, and then like have that as my base to like build upon. Because like there are just so many areas in Magnolia County where it's just like the same European level 5 house that's just like the entire block because it's leveled up to level 5 because a year ago I had the remove homelessness mod that made every building super valuable. So yeah, I just decided to go through. Why didn't I include skyscrapers? Not time yet. That's the main reason. The skyscrapers, where there are going to be them, it's going to be in Paradise Bay. And we have some city council builds to work on first there. But I can't get to those until I get through these mulligan builds, which I think I just need to do. So yeah. New Manor Lords episode when? Not 100% sure. Soonish. It's the last episode in that series. The silent work of the Friends of Magnolia County. Indeed. We definitely we're in a spot where we can start to implement those things. So we've got to get back to that. Okay, hold on. Remove U-turns, remove unsafe, remove the left. You want to do a left. You must Michigan left. So no lefts from there either. Or from there. So that's just a straight. This one's just a right. Maybe we actually do this. Oh, wow. That's ugly. Super ugly. Michigan. Mulligan all the things, have a story with the thank you. Yeah, I should have made that easier. Am I Jerome Powell? I think that would mean that I'm dead. So no, I'm not Jerome Powell. Are we going to see Game of Thrones Winterfell Castle? Maybe when you can do that. There should be a straight. Yeah, I think there should be a straight. We have the straight in there. It doesn't look very good, but it's there. Don't know why it looks so bad. Maybe if I bump it over like this. Yeah. There we go. It's a little better. If I had Algendo's vanilla, I don't think I have it. Vanilla curb. I'd throw it right here. But I don't have extra landscaping in general. I've got a couple of random decals that I don't really even want in this build anymore. So yeah. That'll be the best we can do. Mulligan all the things, overwhelmingly approved by Twitch chat. So that's what I'll just continue to do it. Yeah, I'll keep doing it. There's a mod that keeps the same asset for every level. So I saw, back to that conversation, I saw that there was some assets that basically allowed you to use the exact, basically it seemed like a suburban asset set where you just have the exact same, I don't even know the best way to describe it. It seemed as though it was a zoning category for just that one specific building. And I don't know if I was reading into that wrong, but that's the main reason why I didn't get it. It seems like it's interesting, but also just not going to do that. Hey, Phil, it's Phil. Thanks for your videos. Love it. All the best for 2026. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve. Yes. Yes. I'm not even sure. I was thinking Colin Powell. My bad. I'm showing again how unk I am. That was my goal. I think I've succeeded. Unk moment. Yep. If you split the road, split the traffic. RLJ, you got me. One crazy intersection. And it's also realistic. I think we can resume now. So yeah. Is it insane? Yeah. Is it the way it would be in the real world? Uh-huh. If you're in Michigan, I guess. What I think we're going to do, this livestock processing should not be right here. I kind of just tossed it there. I will temporarily place it right here. My favorite kind of temporary is when it becomes permanent, so who knows? But I want to run this road back this way to basically bypass most of town. So we'll use anarchy so we can do some things. I don't give you Jerome vibes. Just looks like a Tom or a Jerry. I understand that reference. Careful, it pollutes. Okay. In that case. In that case, we're going to expand across the river. There we go. It's a semi-dog bone. I guess, what do you... Okay, Michiganders. How do you feel about your Michigan lefts? Do you like them? Do you feel like they're safe? Do they seem weird to you, even as a Michigander? Or is it just so normal to you guys? You guys are good with it. They rock. Wow, that was okay. They rock. Love them. Michigan left for the win. They're safe enough. Okay, let's talk about a ringing endorsement. They are safe enough. I like them. They provide enough safety for me. There was a Michigan left in Indianapolis for a while, but they ended up converting it to a roundabout. What's a Michigan left? This. This is a Michigan left. It's actually working. Okay, guys, let's just observe for a second. We basically do not allow lefts onto the highway from here. If you want to go a left on the highway, you take a right and then loop back around. Same thing here. To take a left, you got to take a right. You hit the stoplight so you can merge in and proceed through. Same thing here. If you want to go this way on the highway, yeah, I mean, it does make sense. I hate admitting that something in Michigan is pretty good, but it does make some sense. Yeah, it is kind of a big roundabout. That is one way. One could look at this as a complicated roundabout. Yes. But here's why I think that this actually makes more sense in this application. I think it would be incredibly dangerous to have this kind of capacity with a roundabout. Like, they're doing it all wrong in Arizona. Roundabouts, when the speed is when you're at a high speed, insane. A roundabout with a straight through lane. Well, and a signal. Because this is the US, we love a signal. We love a signal. There's nothing better than a signalized intersection. It's all good until an accident happens and someone from the right lane tries to get all the way over to the left. Okay, yeah, I could see that. So there's the traffic collision mechanic. What I would love to have in this game, and maybe I need to put together that video. That might actually be on my list. Like, why do we have a traffic collision mechanic in the game if we can't see where there's a lot of accidents and fix it? Wouldn't it be cool if you go in here and you pull up the traffic view, and rather than seeing traffic flow and volume, you also see collision density. And we see that this is just bright red because this is super unsafe. We've done a bad job with the design. And then I know, and this is a BIFA thing, like BIFA could look at this and go, oh my goodness, the reason why your traffic flow is bad is because you've built this unsafe Michigan left, and it is bright red here in your traffic collision view. And as a result, you need to fix this and design something better. That to me sounds like a quality way of handling it. It's only really safe when there's no turn on red. That's most of these roads on highway speeds. Yeah, I can see that. 100%. Be so good. It seems like it wouldn't be that hard either. It does seem like it's working well. It really does. This is a really tough area. And it seems like it's working well. Now, did Gary miss Groovin' with Gary? I have the other Gary song. I could play that. Can access in real life accident data around you to identify dangerous intersections? Yes. Finally saw someone use it. Right here. They're looping around and they're going to Walmart. Look at that. That's awesome. Guys, we made a mistake though when we exited out. I need find it. And we're gonna do our parking lot in here. And I absolutely must have the area bucket. Because if I don't have the area bucket, what we're about to do is gonna take 300 years. And I just can't. So we're gonna have to exit again. But we're making good progress. We're making really good progress. My lanes aren't connected properly. What do you mean? Okay, hold on. You can't say this without explaining yourself, sir. I must understand what you mean. Thanks for the content this year. Well, you may not aspire to be a city planner. There's so much information I've learned from you in my videos the past year, how entertaining and easy to watch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where's his mod list? On my website. Although I don't have one up for this series, I'll put one up soon. I have Magnolia County up there now and the Saguna Beach. How to buy this game? You enjoy my videos, but I have no clue where to buy it. It's on Game Pass if you just want to try it out. It's on Steam. Luca, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being in here. Hopefully all is well for you. I think Roundup W was messing with me. Oh, southbound Mill Street cannot turn east onto the highway. Southbound Mill Street. Yeah. They're not supposed to. That is part of the Michigan left. They're not allowed to make that movement. You can't make a left here. You have to take the right. So on both sides, I've eliminated that movement. That was a thoughtful design decision right there. The one thing that's not so thoughtful is this. I really want to crash, which is why I'm trying my damnedest to get this to be tighter. Okay. Do you guys see what I was doing there? This actually made it look a little better too. I was getting the stop bars to be closer to this road, and that lengthened the distance right here. So good all the way around. But the weird thing is, because this is a super node, this is attached to this. Also, it's destroyed the text here. And learn this. If you do this and then delete that, it fixes all that jank. So that's cool. Magic. Looks better. Gonna crash the game. We're holding strong. We're holding strong. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Because I modified that, it added those movements back. Nah, we don't have those movements. Oh my goodness. I'm slowly going to drive myself crazy. What am I even doing now? I don't even know what I'm doing, why I'm breaking it. I'm making it worse. I need Hugo. I need Hugo to rectify this mess. My lane connections from Mill only allow we on Empire. Yeah, they're not supposed to be able to make that left. Not concerned about that. My bigger concern is, okay, here's what I should be doing. There we go. Yeah. And then I'll shift this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to crash the game, guys. You guys know that this is exactly when the game crashes. You start moving it too much. something looks weird to you, and you just start and you can't stop, and you just keep going. And what ends up stopping you is the game crashing. And then you throw down you just throw your keyboard and you just oh. You've got some assets to give me? Well, I'm gonna exit out. I gotta leave. We'll do one more thing. Hold on. Brixton Bay. There. I want to use the Brixton Bay thing, but we need to find it in a couple other things in the build. Okay, so I think that this is good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We've got our little bit of insanity here. We're gonna exit out. This ain't working. No. This is working perfectly. This is beautiful. What do you mean this ain't working? I refuse that. This is working beautifully. You can't make a left. That's the point. That's the point. And it works. Steve, good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, buddy. The cars can change after the intersection. They don't need it in the exactly. Hold on. Rhinos really wants me to check out an intersection. I'm gonna do it. Let me save this. Mid-ish 2. I'm gonna get those mods and then I'll check out the intersection in the meantime. Straight through is now a single lane. That's fine. I don't care. But that movement. We'll add lanes there if we have to, and we might need to, but I don't know yet. Okay. 2 mods. Find it's 1. Area buckets the other. Oh, also extra networks and areas. We'll get that one too. Okay. All right. So you said go check out in Seattle I-5 South and 145. 2 roundabouts off the interstate on a major road. Oh, we have those too. We have those all over the place. I think I know exactly what you mean. I will need to Google it. Why will I need to Google it? I-5 right here. Isn't this it? Oh, because it's new. Oh, you guys are inexperienced in the ways of the roundabout coming off the interstate. Gotcha. Ah. Oh, you guys are but young babies in the world of roundabouts. Yes. Yeah. So the way this works is you get off the interstate, you go through a roundabout. You can either go back on the interstate, although you're doing this weird deviation thing, and then you can come on the interstate this way because there's a road that's already here. Or you go across, go on the other way, or go through. We have those everywhere. That is, so I've created these in the game because of how common they are around me. I can think of one right off the top of my head. Here we go. This one is going, we have 3 roundabouts in a row. One right here, 94 going towards Milwaukee. Roundabout. One of the largest Amazon campuses in the world. This is apparently like top 10 largest Amazon buildings. They're building it right there. And they're going to have to navigate these roundabouts to get to Milwaukee and to Madison. So don't worry, it's going to be good. Like they can carry a surprising amount of capacity. And this design, for instance, I'm guessing you're going to see something very similar in Seattle. The aprons right here, so that trucks can drive over the top of them. And then when you have a wide load, they can go right over the top if they have to. That would be something that they have to call the DOT to approve, but they could make that happen too. Amazon warehouses are ridiculous with traffic generation. Oh, tell me about it. I will tell you that. So I've said this. I worked for the city of Madison, but I also worked for this suburb right here, which is one of the fastest growing places in Wisconsin. And their extraterritorial jurisdiction is 1.5 miles away from the city limits. So that would go down here. And I want to say that it ends right about here because of a shared boundary agreement with the village of Cottage Grove right here. So Cottage Grove had sole control over approving this facility, even though it's going to impact the city of Madison, the city of Sun Prairie, the rest of Dane County, this rural area right here. Along this road right here, this road right here, TT, is just a whole bunch of for sale signs. Nobody wants to live near this thing. And if you come in at night and you're coming down the road, even though it's not open, the whole thing is just bright. And I can imagine there's another Amazon facility right here. It's right near the old East Transfer Point for Metro. And this place, this is just like a small, it's not, the funny thing is it's still Swiss Colony in this image. This is now an Amazon. I really wish I was hoping I could show you what it looks like. You can see it here. Crazy traffic, 24 hours a day. This is how we have 1 hour delivery. More Raiders, Tricky Tricker. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you for being here. Second raid while I'm tunnel visioned and not playing the game. Welcome on in, guys. What were you guys doing? How was stream? My name is Phil. We are playing City Skylines 2. Or right now we're actually playing Google Earth, talking about Dogbone roundabouts or Dogbone interchanges, roundabouts on them, and Amazon facilities. That's what we're up to. So yes, what were you guys up to? How does it feel? How does it feel? Raids, or how does what feel? Trumpets rule. Distribution center. How does a distribution center feel? Bad. It feels okay. I'll come back to this for 1 second. Raiders, I apologize. We're gonna still do this. Have I checked the? Oh, I did not check. Revote. You know how to get a hold of me. I missed a message from you. But send me the message and I will do it. So this center right here, all hours of the day, completely just like swamped with traffic. This entire road. I thought that capacity was going to be reduced right here on Milwaukee Street because it's grossly overbuilt for what's there now. But now that the Amazon facility is there, there's so much traffic going up and down this road. I totally get it. They have a mixture of electric Rivian delivery vehicles and then, just the conventional box trucks. And this Quick Trip right here is just completely swamped all hours of the day with Amazon vehicles. I used to go here. I will not go here anymore because it's just Amazon vehicles. It's way too busy. Way too busy. So hard pass on all that. Lord Cursed. How dare you spell it that way? Have I considered replacing everything on that road with roundabouts? I mean, we do enjoy a good roundabout. We even enjoy, I mean, look at this. Just a little ways away, we got some roundabouts. And all up and down Thompson, which is a major road, we got roundabouts. We got traffic circles. We love to roundabout, but not there. We haven't considered it there. Continuing to be distracted by the, I know, I'm sorry. All right, Raiders, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. How are you doing? What were you guys playing today? And Tricky Tricker. Did we get the shout out to Tricky? You have a friend who lives near that Quick Trip. You stop at literally any other Quick Trip on the way to his place for D&D. Yeah, it's terrible now. It's terrible. Shout out already done. Thank you, Vanglorious. I appreciate you. But sadly, Americans can't figure that. I don't know what to say. You were playing Escape from Tarkov and War Thunder. So I actually have a War Thunder bag in my office at home. And, or no. Is it War Thunder or World of Tanks? One of the two. And some codes for vehicles. They gave it to me and I was like, I wonder if I should use this at some point. They should just make a Quick Trip on all four corners of a busy intersection. Quick Trip would never do that. Quick Trip is there. I've had conversations with them and they are so, I don't even know how to describe their mentality about things. I think they're just really, really conservative with everything. Like they didn't even enter the Madison market for years because there were too many gas stations. The only time that they entered it was when they could purchase out a whole chain, basically. Like when I moved to Madison, back from California, the saddest thing about living here was that here I am in Wisconsin without a Quick Trip. And you might think that sounds dumb, but I love Quick Trip. I don't know any Wisconsinite that doesn't love Quick Trip. It's a place where you know that if you go to the bathroom, it's going to be clean. And that matters, especially like as a parent, knowing that I can take my kids somewhere and the bathroom will, like the whole facility will be well lit. It'll be clean. Things won't be expired. There's just something nice about that. And the coffee's good. If you're going to get gas station coffee, you could do worse. Unlike Starbucks, who will open a Starbucks inside of a Starbucks. Yeah. That's how you feel about Love's. So I've never been to a Love's, but there's one that I pass all the time. Maybe I'll make a point to go to the Love's at some point, and I'll let you know how I feel Love's versus Quick Trip. The Love's is the only place that has a Hardee's. So if I wanted to feel the nostalgia for my childhood and Hardee's, that's how I could do it. Love's is easily top of the pile for keeping their truck stops clean. You're a Quick Trip with a Q. Best part of going to Wisconsin. Ton of Quick Trips. So we're talking about a different Quick Trip. You guys have your QTs. Our Quick Trip is spelled improperly with a K. I'm sure that the other Quick Trip is great as well. Utah, you have Mavericks. That's got to be one of the best gas station chains. Yeah, we're talking about Quick Trip with a K. I saw the Q Quick Trip, and I think I went to a Quick Trip in Mobile, Alabama. No, not Montgomery. And it was very clean and very nice. I don't want to be a homer, but I will say that if I were going to go to a Quick Trip, it would be my Quick Trip. But yours was very nice. You miss Culver's? Culver's is everywhere now. You don't have to miss Culver's. I felt that way when I was in Colorado. And then I realized I lived like 15 miles from a Quick Trip or from a Culver's, and I didn't realize it. The real question, do you prefer Buc-ee's or H-E-B? Well, at this point, I feel like I have to say H-E-B because we were supposed to get a Buc-ee's. And I think that Quick Trip actually pulled some shenanigans and got Buc-ee's not to come to us, not to come to the Madison area. And Buc-ee's put up a sign on the side of the interstate that says only 600 and some odd miles to the next Buc-ee's, which I know what they're doing. Also, like, why you gotta? They're clearly salty about it. Many people around me are also salty about it, but we didn't choose. And we're not very happy with the place that did it anyway, because they're like trying to approve data centers, which nobody's excited about. My loss for real? Yeah, well, listen, I've said that I'm an EV driver. I know that Buc-ee's is very good about placing EV charging, so it is a big loss. Last night, coming back, I went to Wausau and I saw family last night. And coming back, I charged very, very high, all the way up to 90. And one of the kids had their window cracked. And I think because of that, we lost a ton of range. And the numbers were looking worse. Like, so on the Ioniq 5, they give you like the worst number that it could be, like your range number, and then the projected range. And then they also give you an action. So they give you a best, a worst, and then projected. And my projected was worse than what they said the worst range was. And it actually was. And I looked at my wife. We were like, I don't know, 10 miles from home. And I said, this is going to be the closest I've ever taken it in terms of like cutting it close with range. And she says, how many miles are you going to have left when you get home? And I was like, honestly, 5. 5 miles. And that's exactly what I had. I rolled into the garage with 5 miles remaining. I have never had range anxiety, but I did yesterday. But if that Buc-ee's would have been there, I could have just easily charged up at the Buc-ee's because I passed that and been fine. But I didn't get to do that because Quick Trip intervened. So there's the one place I will be salty. Which EV have I got? I have a Hyundai Ioniq 5. I've had multiple EVs at this point. I have had a Tesla Model 3. And then I saw the political writing on the wall and said, you know what? Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not gonna make my car a political thing. And I got rid of it. I traded it in. I got very good trade-in value and picked up a Ford Mustang Mach-E. And I went for the Mach-E because it came with an adapter that let me charge at superchargers, and the supercharging network is second to none. My wife drove the car and then one day like moved her stuff in and said it was her car. And I feel like if you're a husband, you've probably had that moment where your wife assumes control of your car and you just kind of go with it. So she took it. I just took the L and I was like, I made it political by selling it. Well, that's a take. That's a take. That is a bad take. That is a bad take. No, the Tesla got very political, and I didn't want to deal with it. Like, I didn't want to deal with it. But anyway, yeah. So my wife took the car, and she loves it, and Eventually, I saw the deals, the lease deals on the Ioniq. And you know the great thing about the Ioniq? I don't know the CEO's politics, and people don't assume mine based on me driving it. It's just a car. That's all I wanted. Just wanted a car. And yeah, it's great. It's a wonderful vehicle. I would highly recommend it. Don't tell my wife. I like the Ioniq more than the Mach-E. I think it's more comfortable. The Mach-E is more like a Tesla in that it has more software updates and fewer buttons. But I like buttons. And the Ioniq 5 has lots of buttons. So yeah, I like it. I think it's good. You've been an EV owner for 12 years and you actually founded an EV charging company. Frosty. That's sick. You're doing important work. I feel like Ioniqs have charge controller issues. I know. It's a very specific set of them, and mine might be afflicted by it. I'm waiting for it. Did I see Xiaomi's EV? The MKBHD video? Yeah. No, it seems like they're very nice. It makes me very nervous for European and North American EVs. Okay, guy, but real quick before I get sidetracked again, because I'm going to, and I gotta go through. I missed activity for like the last hour or more. The reason I wanted the area bucket, so I used Find It and the networks to draw in all the parking. Now we don't get all the spam with the road naming labels and whatnot, and we don't have lights all over the place. And now I'm using the area bucket and net lanes to be able to filter to just this, and then I can easily just pop on through here. And the color doesn't matter. If it's wrong, I can replace it. But this just makes it easy for me to like quickly boom, boom, boom. You know, like it's just, this is good. This is good. Yeah, this is like quality. It's a hell of a parking lot. It's about the same size as the Walmart, which is what I'd expect. They are parking for Black Friday for better or for worse. In honor of Frosty, I think that we should add some EV charging here. That's what we'll do. That's brilliant. Oh, it works so well. During the last Magnolia County, I was getting ready to do all of the outlining, and then I realized I could do that with Area Bucket. It was like, oh my God, that's so much better. And then when you have Algendo's surfaces, which I don't have, when you have Algendo's vanilla surfaces, you can actually get it to be the exact same color as everything else. But you know, we don't need to get crazy. This is good enough. This is good enough. Yeah, I think that's high quality. That's good work. This is I'm not a detailer, but I feel like this is a sufficient level of detail to sell this as a Walmart, a functional Walmart. Makes sense. I think it's good. Yeah, I don't know the bajillion street names everywhere. That was the main reason for this. You know what? I think I might just keep the one that was there. Yeah, and that was the main thing. Being able to get away from that looks a ton better. Looks so much better. And then the lights. Hold on, we'll put the sign down in a second. Let me fix this. So the cool thing about this asset, King Leno's thrown in the sign as an extension. So there is that radius. In reality, I think we get one right here. And then it should be double-sided. So I'm going to place it here as well and just drag it over. Ah, shoot. So the sign is a standalone asset. I may No, I'll just do it. We'll eyeball it. There. So now it's double-sided. The other one would probably be over here. Maybe some planters that break up. Yeah, we're going to add some planters. We're going to add some trees and some lighting to break it all up. And then some landscaping right here. Probably pretty sparse. They probably wouldn't want to do a ton. But yeah, I think planters in the front would be a big help. But let's, one more sign. And by one, I mean two. There we go. All right. City planner parking lots. You know the way I do. This is a small town right now. It'll get bigger and we'll do more. But right now, this feels legit. And look at that. It's even killing some of the buildings in town. So I feel like it's done its job. This is exactly the intended outcome. Can I add some of the not so temporary security surveillance carts? What are these? Doesn't have as many parking spaces as the one in your area. Well, I think we're actually right by a Walmart on this. Where is it? Let me reorient. Here's a Walmart. And this is the footprint of the store. We've actually almost completely recreated this one. Drive aisle right up the center. Another exit right here. We probably should have that. We've cul-de-saced it. It's not ideal to do that. This parking field, though, imagine this plus the side plus this. They basically taken the store and just duplicated it in parking. Like that is what you see. They also have, and this is in this particular area, because of how far they are from water and how marshy this area is, they've got stormwater detention ponds because of all the impervious right here. So if we weren't right by the water, I'd say that we probably need a stormwater pond too because of the impervious. Maybe this could be a little bit smaller, but I don't think it's totally out of line. There should be a 4-level stack interchange just connect the Walmart to the highway. I mean, this one has no interchange. This one is just, I mean, this is a, you guys are not going to like this. So before the interstate, there was 51, which was the main highway serving Madison from the rest of the state. At grade rail crossing right here. And then you go through this and then you could take a right going to Walmart. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. And it's at grade right here too. So not ideal. How odd? It's substandard for sure. For sure. I mean, but this kind of thing is it's all over the place. Like most things are not ideal. Most things, if you want to make something that looks real, make it messy. Make it messy. So yeah. So there it is. This is probably way too clean. The crazy thing to me is it's not, oh, I'm sad. So this asset has multiple companies that can move in. And I think that we got the worst option for us. It's a recreation company. It can also be textiles. I wonder, I can't even turn it off. They're probably going to fail. The reason I don't want to just delete the building and place another one is we'll lose the signage and I don't want to do that. But yeah. It's a recreation. It's a company selling recreation. So you'd go to Walmart for your recreation needs. There's a giant indoor climbing gym. Yeah, this is not. Oh, man. I can fix it in the editor. I know, Revo. I actually fixed it on my copy. I got rid of recreation because I was like, no, it should not be a recreation company. So no one's going to come here because it's recreation. I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me. Forgive me. I know that I could have just got the company changer mod, but then I'd have to exit again. But I could just place it again and hope for the best. No, no. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Well, now I'm motivated. Textiles. How many tries? Yeah, this is good. This is good. We got textiles. And you know what? Because of how pain that was, I'll just pop 2 of those so that these are standalone assets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay. Woo. I don't know why I can't select these, but I cannot select them. Oh, that is crazy. So I think because I had it within the radius of the building. Wow. Guys, did you know that if you place a sub building for the building within the radius of the building, it actually becomes attached to the building. But because I now have removed it, now it's its own thing. Use the prop version. I tried. I used. Oh, in Find It, there's a prop version? Did not know. Now I know. Do I have more fun in CS2 than CS1? Yes. I also have more frustration. So I will give you my unvarnished feeling. Like the road tool, the surfaces, like those couple of things for me, like the surface tool is so good. The mods are so good. Like Platter would not be possible in CS1, and Platter is such a good mod. So the mods and the ability that we have with the mods is just so good. There's also a lot of crashing and frustration, and as we painfully experienced over the last few weeks, when there are updates, it just breaks all the mods, and there have been a lot of updates. CS1, you are living your best life right now. There are no updates, and I don't know if we're ever going to see another one. Who knows? But that means that everything's very stable. But another thing that I like about this game is that if an asset creator or modder deletes their stuff on you, it's still on Paradox Mods. It doesn't remove it from your list. And people have asked me 100 times, when are you going to make the next Magnolia, or when are you going to make the next Clearwater County? When are you going to finish Nicolay Bay? I would love to, but folks removed assets. Like, things are just gone now. And I don't know why people removed things, like what motivated them to do that, but they did. And then there's nothing I can do. Like, So yeah, that in and of itself makes it better for me. Have I ever thought about relocating to the EU? Yeah. During the pandemic, I was like, that'd be really cool, but I have family. My wife would never allow it. My wife and I were talking about where we go after our kids are adults, which is only 10 years away. Think about it. It's not, time flies. And I said, I would love to move to San Diego. That'd be awesome. My wife told me the furthest she would go is Chicago. And then she said, I don't want to live in a city after that. So I think I'm gonna die in my house. Who needs a wife anyway? It's a valid answer. No, I would love to. So I told my wife that for a year in my life, I want to live on a different continent, and that most likely Europe, just for a year. I think I could get away with that. I could get her to agree to that. So someday when I'm retired, I want to find a cheap place in Europe for a year and just be there. I think it's going to have to be when our kids don't want to see us, when they're doing their college thing, our parents have to not be in serious health, issues. Things are going to have to line up just right. But if they do, that would be the time, most likely. Seems really expensive. I think that if you go to the right place in Europe, it's not terrible. You just have to save. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it would not be something that I could do until retirement, and it would not be something that I'd want to do unless I knew that it was something I could afford. Portugal is good food, great weather. I've heard that. I can't believe Portugal's not getting tired of Americans going and relocating there, truthfully. Because I hear it seems cliche at this point, particularly Californians. It seems like Californians just adore Portugal because it's basically the same weather as California. And better food and good transit. so like hard to beat. What do I think of the MVP Drake May and the Pats' chance at the Super Bowl? I think they're good now that the Packers are bad. So yeah, good. Congratulations to the Pats. That's honestly like they built it the right way. It's cool. Portugal is getting tired of it. I figured. I can't imagine that it's super exciting having everyone and their brother decide to come and move to your country. And, it's easy. Oh, I'm being threatened with crab rangoon right now. Hold on. My family has Chinese food for me. And they're going to eat my crab rangoon if I don't come home and eat it soon. That's okay. Most of Europe are tired with Americans. I mean, most Americans are tired of Americans right now too. So there's a lot of frustration to go around. So I feel you. Have I ever listened to crab rave while eating crab rangoon? This is gonna sound dumb, but probably because my kids have watched LTT with me, and crab rave was definitely on, and now my youngest loves it. Good evening, Phil, or afternoon on the West Coast. Well, hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. I still need to go through the activity, which I've said I was going to do. And I apologize to anyone who's done anything cool because I have locked in a way that I haven't in a while. I've been having a great time, but I know that I've been a bad streamer, and I apologize. You guys also know I'm not a good streamer. This is what I do. Seems that after COVID, everyone is frustrated and wants to live somewhere else. Nobody happy with where they are. So I've thought a lot about that. I think it's a couple of different things. I don't know how much it's that and how much it's people feel like. I think there's just a lot of hopelessness. You know, like there's a lot of there's a feeling in a lot of places that you can't get ahead and that you will not be able to have the kind of life that, like, as a kid you were promised was going to be available to you. You know, and you know, in the US people will say it's the American dream, but in a lot of other places it's, you know, just the ability to live where you grew up, which isn't like an unreasonable thing to think that if you grew up somewhere, you could buy a home there, or rent a place even. It's the thing that keeps me up when I think about my kids and like how expensive Madison's getting. And I was reading an article in the paper recently about how Madisonians need to stop approving every ballot measure because they're pricing regular people out of the city by making the city too expensive. And I think a lot about all of that. I think that is what that's why people want to leave. They believe that they'll go somewhere else and it won't be like that. But unfortunately, it is a global issue right now that affordability is a problem. And it's not necessarily just underbuilding. Like, that is a component of it, but there's a lot of systemic reasons why there are major issues, and people are very frustrated by it. And I think rightfully so. I don't know. It sucks. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in that regard. You've given up on home ownership. I feel like when I bought my first home, I had this real sense of urgency that my wife didn't understand. And she was like, we shouldn't rush into it. And I was like, no, we've got to rush into it, like, right now. Like, if we don't buy a home, we're never going to be able to buy a home. And I still stand by that decision because I don't know that we would be able to afford a house right now. Like, it's like home ownership is so out of reach for so many people in places that were very affordable not that long ago. And the only way to buy a home is to have a home. And that's screwed up. So I feel for people. I feel, because I've thought a lot about that. Like, the only way that we were able to buy the house that I'm in right now is that we already owned a house. There's no other way. No other way it could have happened. Very similar situation here in Seattle. Oh, I got a lot of friends in Seattle. So I know all about your guys' situation is exactly the same. And in many cases, much more advanced. A lot of I knew people who left Seattle because they didn't think they were ever going to be able to buy a home there. They ended up returning to Seattle because they like it and just deciding, you know, like, other things. They're going to do other things with their money because they're never going to be able to buy a home. Which sucks, you know, like, that's just, yeah. Same in most of Europe as well. Yeah. Salaries are not keeping pace. Yeah. And that's a big part of it. There's a number of things. That's a big part of it. Okay, guys, I just fulfilled something I said I was going to do like an hour and a half ago. I said that I was going to build the bypass of the city to the Walmart. So the reason that we've done this whole thing right here is now, if you want to go to Walmart, you could skip downtown. You could come on this highway. This would probably be a signed route. Take a right here. Maybe there would be, you know what would actually probably happen? This. Just a wee bit of eminent domain. We will steal this. Actually, I'm going to keep this at a single lane. We'll take this down to 1. Add a lane here. Okay. And I know I'm way overthinking this, way over engineering it. Don't worry. It's all going to come together. So now I want to use, I don't know how to use this one. Oh, I need the other traffic mod. Basically, I want to set, oh wait, no, it's this one. I want to set the priority. So if you're coming from here, you must stop. You get the priority here. Going into town, and here going through. So this is the dominant movement. Here, no going into the alley. You get to go straight. Alley can't go that way. Just a left or a right. Glory Gale, thank you for the gifted subs. That's super generous of you. I'm so far behind in activity. So if anyone I missed, I'm gonna get to you in just a second. I promise I will be a good streamer. I've been locked in and doing bad things. Thank you. That's super generous of you. Anyone who just got a gifted sub, do know there is a video out there on the Vimeo. So hop on the Discord. Where you have access to my Vimeo. Not because it's, 10 years ago, but because I have early ad-free access to videos on there. So you can check it out. And thank you. It's super generous of you. I would be the first good streamer ever. all streamers are bad at streaming. Streaming is not difficult. But streaming is difficult, if that makes any sense. Like being able to maintain concentration. To actually do something in the game of value and talk. I don't necessarily think I have that skill all the time. Yeah, I screwed up. You can't have anarchy on with Platter, or you shouldn't. Also, if I hold down Alt or Shift, there we go. I can set it back myself. There we go. Don't know why that's not growing. Oh, wait, I do. There we go. We're good. We're good. Disable the right turn onto Gardena Street. What do you mean? Oh, I'm right. This one. Is this what you mean? From Oh, I see what you mean. Right here. Yeah, that should be a straight. Straight only. They're forced to take the right. And then I should get rid of all of this madness. Oh, it added a signal right there. That's crazy. There, that's much better. That is much better. So now, as much as from the community standpoint, this would be miserable, because now you have everyone bypassing your central business district to get to Walmart. But it's super realistic. I mean, that happens all the time. Have I encountered any issues using Platter yet? Yes. I don't know. I was not able to reproduce it. I had it. If you watch my most recent Segunda Beach, Platter was in there, and then I had a crash, and I couldn't reproduce it. And the result was I'm just going to remove it for the time being. I don't know if it's a conflict with my mod set, but In Magnolia County, I used it and I had no problems. So I don't know. It's alpha. You're taking a measured risk by using it, and hoping that it gets better over time. I think it's going to. Luke is amazing, and you know, accepting a bit of risk. I think it's worth it. The mod's that good. Do I ever plan on returning to workers and resources? I don't know. Just being honest, maybe. I almost did. I'm going to. I've been playing Whiskerwood. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. And I now there's some Skyline stuff that I want to do. So I don't know. And I also bought Jurassic World because you guys told me I had to last stream, so I bought it. I didn't play it yet. But I'm gonna make a short series about that. So yeah. Oh yeah. Let's okay. I am going to detail the Walmart. That'll be the last thing that we do before a round or two of GeoGuessr. Plus, I've got to open up that box from Vainglorious. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to go through all of the activity as quickly as I can, and then we'll go through this quickly. Kraken Jumper, you like my, it's my Crusader Kings sweater that I got by accident. You're playing it right now. Wait, Sebastian, are you playing Whiskerwood or Jurassic World? You play Jurassic World 1 and 2, and they're both great games. You think 3 is equally good, probably better. I've heard that that it's just easier. It's basically the same game, but easier. So yeah. Your wife loves Jurassic World. You should be so happy. I look forward to playing it. I briefly played like the first or second one on Game Pass momentarily, but not long. The right turns from Mill need to be going to the left lane of the highway for the U-turn, not just the right. Manor is, I think, Mill now. I think they can. Oh, wait. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And there's some jank. Oh, hold on. Well, all right. I've been goated. One more thing. I will actually get to the activity. Someday. Just like I will get to that crab rangoon someday. I can't grab it. I've screwed this up so sufficiently that I can't find, but it's working. So I'm like reluctant to fix it. There, oh. There it is. Okay. There we go. And now you can yield and go all the way to the right if you so choose to do so. We'll watch a truck get, or a bus get smoked as they try. God, what are you guys doing in Michigan? This looks horrifying. I would not want to do this. Ooh, I wouldn't want that guy near me either. Bro is never detailing the Walmart. Just for you, before I get to the activity, just for you. Bro will detail. This right here, it's the highest quality detailing. The highest. My guess is you feel very good about this. Very good about this. Also, hold on. Got a bunch of knuckleheads parking on this road. How dare they? There. Looking like the Temu Harry Potter. Looking like the Temu Harry Potter. I feel good about that. Mark, I feel very good about that. Need more parking? I think you're right. We could fit more on the side and in the rear. Maybe in the future. Something's on my forehead. I got it? Okay. I feel good. You guys are my mirror. That's good enough. Okay. I got it just before I read that, of course. I probably had dog hair, honestly. That's just my face. I read chat. It's just moving very fast. There's a string from the sweater. Okay. Phantom, thank you for the prime. Blurry Gill, thank you for the 3 months of tier 1. And we're back, indeed. Thank you for the gifted sub once again. Texas Friar, thank you for becoming a planner on YouTube. Mullijan, thank you for the 15 months. Better get better at clicking that button 11 minutes ago. I'm not sure what I was clicking, but I gotta get better at it. Xavier, thank you for the prime. God of Radio, good to see you, buddy. Happy impending new year to this wonderful community. May you have a wonderful 2026. Thanks for everything, CPP. Thank you. Appreciate you. Will the parking lot fill up? Not until we have a full set of employees. It will eventually, but it won't yet. Mad the Lad, thank you for becoming a planner on YouTube. Khalid Cast, thank you for becoming a planner on YouTube. Timo, thank you for thank you for the prime. Cathal, thank you for the 23 months of tier 1 over on Twitch. General, thank you for 2 years. So much has changed. Most importantly, your college graduation. Well, congratulations, General. Congratulations. Hopefully you're doing well. Atlas North, thank you for the prime. Festive Fill and Chill, indeed. The Chill, thank you for the super chat. Don't forget to save. That was from a while ago, but I'll do it again. X-Men. Ecclesman, thank you for the gifted sub and for the 3 months of tier 1. The one Merle time, thank you for the prime. Racing Clips and Picks, thank you for the super chat. What are my thoughts on people of Philly coming together and practically shutting down the downtown NBA stadium plans? Good. I think that's people should come together and help build the community that they want. If they were able to do that, that's phenomenal. I also think that cities probably shouldn't be subsidizing billionaires to build stadiums. I think that's not great for a city. So that's great. If the billionaires are trying to pay for the stadium themselves, I guess it's a different situation. But also, people deserve to live in the city that they want to live in and have it built the way that suits them the best, not a basketball team. And this is from a big NBA fan. I think people should come first. Logan, thank you for becoming an associate planner on YouTube. Blue Eagle, thank you for the prime. Whiskey Chip. Well, thank you for becoming associate planner on YouTube. Dan, thank you again for the super chat. We got you before, but I'll say thank you again. Pyro Freak, thank you for the 21 months of tier 1 as a Youper. Yes, I saw that one too. Thank you again. I think we might be caught up. Huge Vibes, thank you for the prime. Calamal, thank you for the prime. Lord Curse, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I think I got you, but I'm going to say it again because I appreciate you. Walking Tall, thank you for the 6 months of tier 1. Braven, thank you for the prime. Or to the associate planner on YouTube. Peter Young, thank you for the prime. Bloom, thank you for the prime. AC, thank you for the associate planner. Trip, thank you for the prime. Merry Christmas, Uncle Phil, thank you. Phil, again, thank you for all the gifted subs earlier. Appreciate you. Artemis Bacon Bits, thank you for the prime for the 16 months of tier 1. The Chill, thank you for the gifted subs once again. Robert the Brews, thank you for the 15 months of tier 1. Hello, Chops, thank you for the prime for 13 months. Sub Dribble, thank you so much. Subtle. Trip. You know who you are. Thank you for the associate planner. The Chili, thank you for becoming an associate planner on YouTube. 1 month of membership over there too. Appreciate you. Procession, thank you for the tier 1 over on Twitch. And Sleep CWB, thank you for the prime. Mystery Mayhem, thank you for the 13 months of prime. Noki, thank you so much for the associate planner on YouTube. Harlem, thank you for the 15 months. I think I didn't miss anybody. Words are hard. Listen. For someone whose job has always been communicating, I am bad at it. I am always bad at it. I've always been bad at it. I will always be bad at it. I should add grass surfaces to Walmart. I've actually been thinking about going in the opposite direction generally and not having the grass surfaces. These surfaces look so good, and when you compare them side by side, okay, I think they're all gone throughout the entire build except for new buildings. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Okay, I'm gonna bite momentarily just to show you why I think we shouldn't. As someone who has loved surfaces, that looks so flat in comparison to this theme. I feel like the theme looks better. What do you guys think? You think there's too much grass in the Walmart parking lot? Yeah, the theme looks way better. I agree. Theme for the win. That's why I added theme mixer in. Or a map texture replacer. Yeah. Theme needs more gravel and concrete. I could probably get behind the gravel, which I think would just be sand. I don't really have many surfaces in here. So here's what I think I could get behind. Whoop, whoop. For all except for the center aisle, I'll do this. Down the center, I'll leave it. Actually, no. You know what? Why get weird? We could do it all the way through there. And then landscape all the way up and down. And because we are a high quality city that demands a lot of our Walmarts. Need some corrals? I think we actually might be able to do that. So if I'm not mistaken, the UK region pack. We don't actually have the cart corral itself. Do we? Which looks better? Theme? Most people say theme. Read Poplar Ponderosa's comments. I'm breaking his OCD. Hold on. I need Poplar to say something so I can find him and click on him. Oh, there he is. Oh no, that was a resub. I can't click on that. Hi, Poplar. Thank you. Now that I have your attention, the crosswalks to the pork chop island are rather pointless. Plus, there's also a stop sign on the manor before the channel merge. Well, hold on. Okay. Stop sign on manor before the crosswalk. Wait, so are you talking about over here or over here? Because manor goes all the way over here now. You're talking about this pork chop. Yeah, we don't want people crossing onto the pork chop. That's dumb. Where's the stop sign you were talking about, Poplar? Manor Street. Yeah. By the channelized start. So where's the stop? This one? Wouldn't we want this one? You think we should get rid of this one, or it should be a yield? Yield's probably more appropriate. I'm gonna bite on that. That? Yield. Yes. I agree. That's a quality solution. We're good. I feel like we're good now. And the funny thing is there's no traffic on it right now. How did I make that island? Basically just very carefully smushing the roads together. Very carefully. Like, so this is just another road right here. And that was how I was able to pull it together. Nell, welcome in. Good evening. Then I'm yielding the middle traffic. Well, only here, but this isn't the dominant movement. So the dominant movement is actually this right-hand turn to bypass town. So basically Hazelwood to Manor Street is a bypass. So this is also an important movement to get to the downtown. And we're going to expand in this area, probably in the next one. But this would probably, and honestly, if I want to solidify that, and I think you probably know what I'm going to do. Knowing that comfort is a thing in this game, if I upgrade that to be a highway, I think that probably just dramatically improved the speed of going through here. And it also made it look better. So wins all around. And we're disconnected from power and water. Perfect. Hold on. I'm almost back, guys. I'm almost back. You guys know what happens to me. I get distracted by one thing, and I can't stop. There we go. Good. Grass looks really good. Yeah, this is map texture replacer with the Brixton Bay theme. I think it's the best grass that I've seen. I went through a bunch of them before the last Magnolia County, and I just don't know that you can do much better. These are pretty darn good. Walmart, yes. Wait. Shouldn't Hazelwood yield instead? Hold on. No. I want them to have a proceed through. So if you're coming from this street or this one, heading towards, I guess, 9th, you have to yield onto. It just keeps changing the name of the road. It's driving me crazy. It's actually supposed to be 9th. So 9th was Manor. Yes, you should yield onto here. Not Hazelwood should yield, or it should not have any. It should be 9th should yield to Hazelwood because this is the dominant movement. So this would likely be considered national highway system, and 9th would be considered a local street. So that's why 9th would yield to Hazelwood. This would be the arterial movement. This would be a collector. So yeah. 9th is going to stop up traffic. I don't think it'll ever have that much traffic. I don't think that movement is going to be that dominant. Like if you were coming from downtown and you wanted to go to Walmart, this wouldn't be the way that you would go. You would go onto the highway here. So that movement is really going to be for a local. Like if you lived right here, we could actually test this. Where are you going? Like what roads are you using to get to your home? None, apparently. No one's going anywhere because no one leaves their home. Okay, there we go. They're going down to Cherry Street. Are all these people walking? I think you can't tell. I don't know what green is. I don't know if green is walking. I think it is. Seems like everyone's walking. No one's actually driving. So yeah. Work from home's taking over. The Michigan left gives you anxiety. I'm actually pretty pleased with it. Like, you know, we haven't done. We didn't do a ton today. We added a Walmart and a Michigan left. And I feel very accomplished. I also feel like you guys have, like, if you were in this stream, you really don't have much of a reason to watch the next video, and I apologize for that. Because I did the same thing in the video. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened. When's the Walmart going to fill up? When it has employees. Which I don't know when that would be. Need to fix the intersection by Walmart again? Seriously? I'll look in a second. Oh, that's terrible. That is not good. So basically, I think I want to sink all these down a little bit, except for the trees. See if I can pull it off. no. I'm going to do something else. I'll look at the intersection real quick. I will bite. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Because I upgraded that one, we now have that left onto there. There we go. Now it's good. Oh, that's actually pretty cool to see. The routing there. But it's also, I think it's okay. I was looking at that quickly because I think that it's showing where I'm missing. There must be a broken note. So they're for Manor Street. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. They're not. I think it's that. I'm sure that someone is probably thinking it right now. I needed to add these. There. Now you can make your full set of movements. That's the full, that was what was missing. Yeah. Finally. Yes. Now I think it's actually correct. I'm not familiar with the Michigan left, but I think that this is an accurate recreation of it. And honestly, it works well. And I think the main thing is it was pretty fun to build. I should really do more intersections and interchanges. It's honestly pretty fun. I should also leave this because every time I touch it, it breaks. I'm gonna stop. Hands up. Yes. I could. Very similar example in Ontario as well. Nice. Yeah. I think they're more common than you'd expect. In this, there are other solutions that perhaps would work equally as well or better. But kind of overwhelming. The people who've actually experienced it, they've said it's good. They like it. PC can't handle high population. Any advice? Looking at Canadian Moose. Yes. I would agree. I'd also tell you, pick a level of detailing that makes sense for your PC. Guys, I think I hate the surface, by the way. The sand. It looks so flat. There's no way I'm keeping it. And I apologize, chat. I'm going to let someone down in chat right now by saying that. It looks yucky. I can't do it. Moose is awesome though. And highly recommend it. You ate my crab rangoon. I figured it was a goner. As much as I wanted it. I'm not wrong. It just looks better with it, without it. You know what? I'm struggling with the detailing here, but there's a solution. It's an easy one. Let's just look. Look at all of that green and all of those trees that those lovely Madison planners required. Oh boy. They did such a great job with their landscaping points and all their requirements. I'm just very impressed with them. Walmart's not doing a good job maintaining, but you know, Less grass? I see tons of grass. I see absolute boatloads of grass. I also see that this is going to have trees all the way up the main aisle. And they have trees right here that are going to be fairly large in the future, as well as bushes down here. So reasonably, I should probably get rid of all of these right here. Oh. Keep anarchy on while I throw in some flowers down here and then kind of call it a day. That's I just cannot stand the way. I'll have to go through. I know what's happening. I'm hitting the tree. The tree wasn't placed with anarchy, and as a result, when I hit it with an anarchy bush, the tree disappears. Kills me. I absolutely hate the way that landscaping works in Skylines 2, and that makes me think, for that video where I talk about my big 2026 hopes for Skylines, fixing the landscaping tool so that we can overlap landscaping. Like, I still recall having this conversation with Colossal Order saying, like, you are sapping the fun of the game for me with the way that landscaping works. And I never got a great explanation as to why they didn't want overlapping to happen. But with a new developer, I got a shot. One shot to ask in the video, please loosen up and let me place landscaping on top of landscaping. And if my performance tanks, just let it tank. It's my fault. Over landscaping? You think I'm over landscaping? I vehemently disagree with that. I vehemently disagree. You want to see this American creating a city? You hope you don't see any parking? Oh. I mean, this isn't even really a city, but let's just keep it real. This is a small town dominated by a Walmart and a manufacturing plant. This is a very small place. Could it become a city? Potentially. There's actually not a lot of space for it, though. So, is it a city? It's probably got more commerce than it deserves. Overlapscaping. Yes, on the nerdy side. More bushes. What I think we could use. We could actually. You know what? I'm gonna oh God. Oh my gosh. Just drives me crazy. It's just not that big of a deal. And I can tell it's not that big of a deal because I can do it with mods. Up front. I got like 2 more things to do, I think. We don't have bollards up here. And I'm sure that someone will take issue with this. But again, high class, pretty Walmart here. We're going to require these planters, and I'm going to adjust the colors afterwards so that they're all the same. But we'll use these as bollards. Look at all those people going to the outdoor living area. I get it. Wait. Oh my goodness. The reason that we have nobody driving to the Walmart and parking is everyone is walking here. You bunch of knuckleheads. Good for them. Yeah, but I don't want them to walk. I want them to drive. I want it to feel reasonable. That's a crazy walk. That's like walking to Costco. No one walks to Costco except for maybe a worker. So there. Now, get off the side of the highway, hop in your car, and drive to Walmart like a reasonable person. I want people to drive to the Walmart. I think I need to get realistic trips for the next one. I feel like that might fix it. I hate this. Like, I hate that there are so many people willing to walk all the way across town to get places, and it just crushes. Like, I want crushing traffic. There was that brief window where we had like crushing traffic, and I want that. Like, this isn't like, I think that they're compensating for the fact that we sometimes get stuff like this and the lane switching isn't great, and they don't give us the tools that we need to properly control traffic without mods. So they just let people walk across town. Like, that's the solution. And it also, it's very frustrating to me. And maybe you guys, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. If I remove crosswalks, I want very few people to actually feel comfortable going across. Because I think in the real world, you remove the crosswalks and a whole bunch of people are like, I don't want to do that. I don't know. You prefer ragdoll trips, much more entertaining. Is it parking? Well, we got parking. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, it's too much. It's no, I won't do it. I'm getting lost in the sauce. I was gonna remove the pedestrian crossing so that pedestrians never have the right of way to cross. But I think we would just get a gigantic bunch of pedestrians right here waiting to cross, and the city would die. So I'll just stop. Use Road Builder. So I'm afraid to bring Road Builder in because Road Builder and Platter are the two mods that are like they become essential for you, and they both can have crashes randomly. I feel like they crash together, and I can't substantiate that. But I'm just not going to do it right now. I love them both. Do a pedestrian overpass? No, I'm going to tune it down so that pedestrians don't want to walk here. I think that they shouldn't be walking here. For some reason, everyone feels like they should walk to the garden center, and I don't think that they should. I also don't know why it's a park. Oh, they're working. Okay. It's an interesting thing to work. It's an interesting job. Let's go sit in the garden center. Okay, whatever. You have no crashes installed with both installed, so okay. I mean, and that Magnolia County, same deal. I'm trying to be restrained. I have a problem. I mean, it's happened during this stream. I've added a whole bunch of stuff already, and I'll keep doing it. And eventually, Road Builder might make its way in. But I'm going to hold off as long as I can. Oh, hold up. One more thing before GeoGuessr. I can't not do this. So I was actually in a Target parking lot last night, and I was looking at the way that lights are set up, and we actually don't have the kinds of lights in the game that exist in real life. They're LEDs that point in both directions and shine straight down. So that's why I've struggled, because I've never seen a light post like this. But that's what we're going to go with. You get it. So you'll understand you need a working game to make videos as your job. Yeah. Well, on stream, like there have just been streams like Ram. There have been streams where we've had a lot of crashing, And it's just not fun for anybody. So I'm trying to balance my desire to have the highest quality gameplay experience that we can have with also not crashing a whole bunch. It's the biggest reason why I'd love to see a lot of this stuff come to the base game, because I just feel like they're just so necessary. It'd be great to just have them. Is there a way to add assets to solar carports? Or do you mean like add one to this? To the parking lot? Probably. If you want to add it to... I mean, there are solar carports. Lights improve the look. I agree. This side will just use the normal commercial light post. Then I'll have to rotate it. I think that's basically it. I gotta start over here. So I get my my directionality correct. One more right here. Yeah, that's good. Once we figure out all the people walking crazy distances, I think it's going to be much better. Because, I mean, this does look much more realistic with the lights. It's just empty. Just that part. I thought it was the lack of workers, but it's all the people walking here. If all the people weren't walking here, we would for sure have tons and tons and tons of cars here. 10 out of 10 would walk there. Beautiful, even though you hate going to Walmart. Can't actually recall the last time I've been to Walmart. Although I have to go now because I have a gift to return. So I will go to Walmart. But it's been a long time. Time for a super target. Once we get the asset. I feel good about this though. I think it's good. Let's save it. And I'll upload it. And then if you guys want to make the Walmart even better, you can. By the way, I learned something that I can share with all of you guys, just in case you're also dealing with this. You can't share a save game if it's a Steam Cloud save. And I save most of my stuff on the Steam Cloud, which means that I actually need to save this one. Oh, it is saved locally. I'm okay. If you don't have it locally saved, it won't upload. I don't know why that's happening, but it's a thing. It's a legitimate thing. Realistic pathfinding will limit how far. Okay. Okay. In the next, actually, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought because I'm going to add it to the playset right away. Where is it? Here's how I can tell that I'm at the end of the stream. I can't even read anymore. Have I not uploaded this? I got some lights in the DM. Oh, Revo. Hold on. Ooh. We're not going to end yet. Wait. Yeah, we're not gonna end yet. I got one thing to do. Let me upload this. We got one more thing to do. I don't think I've uploaded this yet. Revo, I see it. So let's see. Will it upload? No. Oh, whoops. Okay. It's out there if you want to see it. Hey guys, bear with me for a second. Two things we're going to do. I think GeoGuessr's probably not going to happen because I got one thing I'm going to do. First, there. I'm going to add that one. And then you guys need to look at my face for a second. I can't show you what I'm doing. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm doing some top secret things. And if I tell you guys what it is, we'll have lots of problems. It's messing with me. Just bear with me, guys. I'm almost there. Okay, finally. Okay. Revo's just giving me access to some assets that have not yet been released. Some really cool train stations. Some German train stations. So I figure before we head out, maybe we could just take a quick look at what he's cooked up. Downloading. All right, we got him. Downloading pirated trains is illegal. I have hidden it all. Gray Noise, welcome on in. I'm smaller every time you see me. Now I'm wearing a bigger sweater every time you see me. That's all. I wouldn't download a 5-minute delay I would. Cracker, good to see you. How you doing? Pack is coming. 2 years of delay thanks to the editor. So yes. So yes, the delays are included. You've downloaded Trains and Transport Fever? Transport Fever. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. I wouldn't download a City Planner Plays stream. It's funny. I was listening to So I to the WAN show, and they were talking about piracy and what is piracy. And every time they talk about that topic, everyone gets heated. Is piracy doing something that is illegal or theft from the creator, even if not illegal? And it was interesting perspective on it. Interstellar Audio, thanks for all the videos. Well, thank you. I thank you for watching them. Being able to do this, like, seriously, it's amazing. Day 34 Transport Fever 2 stream. Listen, we're gonna have a Transport Fever 2 stream at some point, Pagan Scorpio, because I actually have, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game codes away. Urban Games gave me 5 codes to give away in October. And I have failed you guys. I have failed you guys. Rather than having the stream and giving the codes away, I just haven't had it. But it's, yeah. Transport Fever 3, as soon as, like, if they would give me codes to Transport Fever 3, I'll ask them. When it comes out, I'll ask. That'd be sick. It's the end of December. I know. They actually gave me the codes October 17th. To be fair, I got them at 6:30 p.m. And that they're just there. So yes, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it soon. Maybe we start next year with that. Maybe we start next year with a Transport Fever stream. We'll see. You'll take 1 code, please. So, you know, ultimately the reason why, ooh, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. On the store, I'm going to make a product that nobody can see. It'll be a product that only I have access to, and I'll give them away from the store. You'll get a code from the store if you win. I know how to do it. So yes, I will get them loaded in, and then I will do it. It'll be we'll do it. We'll figure it out. Won't be New Year's Day. I'm not going to be in Wisconsin New Year's Day. So I can't do it. Can't do it. One of these days soon, though. Just removing his mod from the, I would not remove you from the giveaway fund. I will add you to it. Wait, Vainglorious, are you telling me you don't have Transport Fever? I get you a copy of Transport Fever. We can figure that out. I'll bug the developers myself. So I have a feeling that these are the assets. Oh, wait. These are not the assets. What am I? Revo, where should I look for these? Oh, they're props. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, hold on. I think I get it now. So I could add a train station and then add the props to it. Of course, I don't have the right mods to make this possible. But holy cow. How many pages are there? Oh, dang it. Oh, this kills me. This is the exact light post that I wanted. That's why you would, oh, 250. Use the filters. Oh, branding, board signage, system information, platform signage. So we have all the letters. You could put it all in yourself. The lighting. Oh my goodness. And the masts. These are going to have so much utility for everybody, regardless of what you're building. Like I want to replace all those silly lights I put up with these. These are so much nicer. Oh, look at that. Even this. Super nice benches. Wow. So when does this come out? Revo, what information would you like to share about these? These are sick. Yeah, these are awesome. And also, oh no, I can't. If I use them in my build and I share the save, people will be able to access them because they could subscribe to all my mods. So I can't use them. That makes me so sad. These are beautiful. They are. These are awesome. Well, when do they come out? Because I want to use these. Waiting for one more asset to be finished for initial release. Okay. Well, you did a beautiful job. These are absolutely awesome. I wish that I had I can't even think of the mod that I'm missing that allows this. Allows me to put it on the wall, but I don't have all the assets. So soon TM, yes. Beautiful work. Gosh, I just want to use the lighting. Like, this is literally the perfect lighting. Man, I feel like the big thing that Iceflake needs to do is just work with creators. Because, man, the talent in the asset making and modding community in Skylines is second to none. Like, the game would not be what it is without the talent of the community. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. What is the last filter? The last filter is track signage. Caution, fast trains passing by. Only enter the marked area when the train is stopped. General warning plate for this. Let's see. How close can I get to it? It's probably all in German, so might not be. If you don't read German, and I can't raise and lower it because I don't have the right mods. Let's see. Hyper detailers are gonna love these. Wow, that's don't judge the asset for being on the ground like that. That's me. That's super cool. They're German, yes. Super cool. Very, very, very cool. Oh, Revo, thank you for sharing. That is awesome. That is super, super cool. And I'm gonna remove these so that I don't inadvertently share them. And be sad because I want them. All right. Hey, if you're on Twitch, please do not leave. Well, we got two more things to do. Everyone. One more thing. Banglorious, is it okay if I open the box? Trinity, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, Trinity. I have been, my daughter and I, we're going through all the train stuff. We got some ideas for the new studio. I don't know how we're going to set it up. So, and also I got a new song for you. Sure. All right. So, Brandon had a box sent here. I recognize the classic thumb screw. So I think I know who this is coming from, but I don't know what it is. So I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, it's a present from Supermod Brandon, Vainglorious Gaming. And I'm gonna savage it open. Okay. Let's see what it is. It's a box of peanuts. Ooh, I'm really pumped about this. And also, I screwed up. I would have opened this before. So, Paul's Hardware. I love the YouTube channel Paul's Hardware. Paul's awesome. Good person. And amazing merch, too. So, I will definitely be drinking from my Paul's Hardware cup. I should say cups. There's multiple in here. Super. Worst opener? I mean, so I have a box cutter, but I didn't want to leave the room. So I figured I wouldn't do that. For your favorite tech YouTuber, mine, like, I would say there's only a few tech YouTubers that I watch. I watch Paul's Hardware. I watch LTT. Mostly the WAN show though. I think I'm a weirdo like that. MKBHD. I mean, who doesn't? And then there's another more that I do irregularly, but not that many. There's more in there? Hold on. There's more in there. I found more. Hold on. Coasters that say Brandon. Autofocus is failing me. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that is super nice. Super nice bamboo coaster. And it's like etched in there. So, in the future, Santa Brandon has delivered. This will go in there next stream. Wait, there's still one more thing. Hold on. Okay, guys, they faked me out. There is a false bottom in there. Is there one more? Oh. Super nice. Super nice. So it's a bottle opener, a very nice bottle opener. I honestly, if I wouldn't have had one earlier, I would do it. That is super nice. Yeah. So I will say, not sponsored by Paul's Hardware. This is like seriously high quality stuff. It's very, very nice. Like solid metal, nice bamboo, very nice glasses. Very nice. Very good stuff. Thank you, Brandon. This is super generous of you. Appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. What's the alcohol? This is it's a double bock. Dark double bock. Very good. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you all for being here. Hold on. Did I miss, if I missed anybody, I'm gonna, yeah, the full Paul's Hardware set. It's super cool. I love this so much. Like, I really, really like this. Wait. Check the sides of the box. I think I got it all. Also, there's peanuts all over the floor. Yeah, it's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Brandon. And thank you for modding. I don't know. You guys probably feel the same way. I feel like the streams have been a lot better since Brandon's been modding. So it's been a huge huge improvement for me, and hopefully for all of you guys as well. One quick thing. No peanut allergies. Chronojack, thank you for the Prime. Daniel, thank you for the Prime. Brian, thank you for becoming an associate planner on YouTube. Dade Ross, thank you for the 36 months on YouTube. Happy New Year to you as well. The Chill, thank you for the 5 gifted subs on YouTube and for the super chat. Coffee is the most important meal of the day. I had that meal twice. Rem, thank you so much for 36 months of being a planning director on YouTube. You made it before you get sucked away by the tornadoes. Oh my goodness. Tornadoes? It's ridiculous. You're dealing with that today. The big O Bob, thank you for the Prime. Gray Noise, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you, dude. That's super generous of you. Lightning Red Reed, thank you so much for the Prime. Pagan Scorpio, thank you for 8 months of Prime. You've not been to many Walmart locations with anything more than some bushes, maybe a few small trees. You need to come to our Walmart. And Poplar Ponderosa, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Always. Phantom, thank you for the Prime. And I taught Tim. Thank you for the Prime. Happy New Year, everybody. If you're on Twitch, do not leave. If you're on YouTube, I'm going to bid you a fond farewell. New video coming out soon, and I'll have another one, hopefully while I'm gone. Going over either mods or my wish list for 2026 for Skylines. Yeah, don't leave, or McFuddlebutt will ban you. All right. See you, YouTube. Bye-bye.